came from. I can never fall back to the same ones. Only good vibes now, but the hard times is what we raised from. Turn to the ambition we are made from. We don't run, we don't fall, we don't stop, we don't fail. We take all our doubts, the dark clouds, and we still prevail. Raise a fist to the sky, a solution's there. And we stand for the dreamers, a revolution's here. You cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. First revolution. It's a revolution. Yeah. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. A revolution. What you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. You can't hold me down. You won't hold us down. You can't hold us down.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the horizon.
The donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
It says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah,
Great deals.
computers and accessories
wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone. It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamers! Gaming Morning Show is with you on Thursday, June 3rd, 2021. And we are so excited. We're so eager. We are so ready to jump right through this computer screen and give you a amazing hug. Because we're all together. At least for the first hour, it should be a lot of fun. That is Mike O. That is Sean. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us on Facebook, Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, sometimes Twitter, always at GamingMorningShow.tv. We got a fun guest coming up. Carlin Hines will join us from But Why Though? That is ahead at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. Today we have Kathleen L. joining us to play 5 questions on Friday. So a good way to end our week, which we're excited about. Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news, and birthdays, including a community birthday coming up at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time as well. Makita is in the chat, so is 3 Dinners. Good morning to you. Axe Scott Chick 360 is here to do deputy cat petting duties, pet catting duties. Either way, I'm fine either of those scenarios.
Deputy.
Yeah, doesn't matter. You can pet the cat or you can cat the pet. Doesn't matter. Whatever the case. Mike's already worried
We're
about
flexible.
all those people lining up behind him, checking the corners, the peripheral, if you will. Do you got a big line today?
Lots of the dogs. It's the dogs.
It's always
as
the
soon as
dogs.
the show started, they broke in.
did
Now
you,
the door is
did you
wide open.
downgrade your
I hate the
security
doors
since
open.
last time you were on?
Was that?
Did you downgrade your security since the last time you were on?
Yeah, no, I didn't latch the rubber band. So, yeah. When you don't latch the rubber band, they push the door open.
That's key. That's key.
High grade rubber.
Top of the line rubber band.
Yes, we're talking like the expensive rubber bands from the office store,
Mm-hmm.
not the cheap.
No,
ones.
the ones from the asparagus is the fancy ones.
The ones from the asparagus.
Oh, yeah, those
Yeah,
are good
the
ones.
purple one from the asparagus. That's the
Oh,
fancy
I know what you're talking about. Actually, yes. The good veggie
Pretty strong.
bundling rubber bands.
one. Yeah.
Not to be confused with those cheap ones.
Yeah.
Lady K is here
No,
as well.
Yeah, no cheap ones.
Scott Chick is off work today, so congratulations and good morning to you. Please hang out with us.
Nice.
The duration of the day. I was watching the Hunger Games yesterday. You guys seen those movies? They're amazing. Mike, I got caught up in the second Hunger Games 2 nights ago, and you know what I did yesterday? I watched the rest of the last 2. I don't watch movies, and here I am spending like 4 hours deciding to watch old movies. What am I doing in my life? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds about fun.
Ridiculous.
I mean, even the first one that happened a couple of days ago, like that one just kind of caught me off guard because it was in the guide. I went after these other 2. Did you know that Katniss wins the whole thing? Jennifer Lawrence, I think, is gonna make it in this
Whatever,
acting
man.
business. Yeah,
I don't know. Has she been in a movie in the last like 3 years?
that's true. I don't know what has Jennifer Lawrence done since the Hunger Games?
She made some movie with Star-Lord about space.
Oh, was that the
And then,
Passengers movie?
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that.
Who is Star Lord?
Chris Pratt from The Office. Not The Office, Parks and Rec, sorry. He's well, yeah, my bad. I made another movie reference. I apologize. Yeah, he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He was also in Jurassic Park, which I'm sure you also haven't seen, or Jurassic World. But you know, it's just
I've seen a Jurassic World.
oh, he's that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was Passengers.
ugly guy.
Okay, I'm beginning to think that I've seen almost every Jennifer Lawrence movie ever made, because I've definitely seen Passengers, which is the one with the Dark Lord. So he said Dark Lord?
Star-Lord.
Yes, of course, Star-Lord.
Yes.
So I've seen that. I've seen the one where Jennifer Lawrence is with Bradley Cooper. Philadelphia, I think,
I
was
have
the
not
scene.
seen that one.
Okay.
It's Silver Playbook Landing.
Silver
dog.
Sun Pickups, exactly. That I've seen that one.
Yeah, Silver Sun Pickups. That's a good one.
I know, Lady K, I did. You're at the top of my list. You're above Sports Talk Gaming, and so Sports Talk Gaming is always at the top of my Rocket League list, and I always hit just straight up there. So, you know, there's an invite sent. If you want to jump in and play some 4v4, you're welcome to. How many? Well, actually, Lady K. Now I got to get all snooty. How many Jennifer Lawrence movies have you seen? So I'm apparently the
She
Jennifer
was in the
Lawrence
X-Men
movie.
movies. Papa Paws is correct. So
Yeah.
I've
but
seen
I think
those.
that was before the other. No, I guess it was after.
Well, they
I don't
kind
know.
of intertwined, if you will, because
Silver Lining Playbook. That's what it was.
Silver Sun Pickups got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Dogs love trucks.
Ram trucks. Yeah, see, I liked Passengers, Digital Duck Games. I also think, you know, these Hunger Games movies are going to take off, is all I'm saying. So if you want to get on that ship before it leaves, just let me know. Sean, what are you doing later? You want to come over and watch the Hunger Games with me?
No.
Okay. Is that like a hard no, or are you going to think about it?
But if you're changing your ways and you're going to start watching movies, I think we can come up with a list of movies you should watch.
As long as they're related to the Hunger Games, that'd be great. Hunger Games 5.
Have you ever? She made a movie called Red Sparrow.
I've
which
seen
you
parts of
probably
Red
shouldn't
Sparrow.
watch.
I've never watched the whole thing.
Oh gosh! Of all the movies to see, you've watched like the softcore porn one. Okay.
Well, really?
Yeah. There's a lot of dirty thing. I mean, I've never seen the movie, so because I felt awkward about it, I was like, "Wow!" My wife's gonna walk in and be like, "What are you watching?" Like, nothing.
I thought like that one was the parts I saw were like she's like a spy or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yep. She was, and she used her bootay. And that was.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there's
'Cause
your
that's what
awkwardness.
spies do, you know?
First 12 minutes of a show. But yeah, check out the Hunger Games. Streaming now on Pluto TV.
Is it on Peacock?
Probably. I mean, I know it's on Pluto. Yeah, I'm watching Pluto TV. That's what I'm doing with my life. Prototype is here. You can live stream and watch a movie as long as it's been on Amazon streaming service. Oh yeah, yeah. We're definitely gonna do that. No, Doc, I'm not planning to do a GMS
I will.
MCU in review.
Let's
yeah,
do it.
you all can have
Best
fun.
one is
Oh, we're doing
gonna
this
hijack
now.
it. Hijack. No,
Coming
we're
up
good.
on Wednesday night, we'll have GMS reviews. It's a brand new segment in the show. Also called a movie called Serena, which is about which also has Bradley Cooper. Yes, I just Wikipedia'd this during my workout. Thank you very much, Papa Paz. Anyone who's willing to Google for us is an outstanding friend of the show.
Absolutely.
Or like in Lady K's guest, who just knows a bunch of random things that we can share as fun facts. That's always fun too. Today is Chocolate Macaroon Day, Insect Repellent Awareness Day, Repeat Day.
Are you aware of insect repellent?
I am now.
Congratulations, the day is over.
National Egg Day, Love Conquers All Day, National Moonshine Day, and World Cider Day.
Cider.
Kind of cider.
Oof. There's a in Nashville, Tennessee. There's this big mall, and inside it they have this moonshine store where they sell like a bazillion kinds of moonshine, and for like $7 you can do like the taste test thing. Actually, it might even be like $1, and they give you like little shot glass sizes of like 13 different types. Whew. Good stuff.
Papa Paz has a pretty decent Thursday plans. We can get drunk off moonshine and possibly cider. Eat some eggs. Just have love with everybody. Just have a lot of love for everyone.
Some cider and chocolate macaroons.
Yeah. Just don't drink the insect repellent. Be aware of that.
Yeah, no, don't
do that.
Yeah, be aware.
Good morning, Superphonic. It's good to see you this morning. Digital Doc already giving you a let's go, Mike, about this MCU review. It is good to see you. And Copia, nope, maybe not. Copia might have got hacked, y'all. Copia said working, and lurking. Well, Copia's clearly retired, so I'm concerned that Copia's account got hacked.
Well, it depends what you can define like working as. Like, maybe he's watching Jennifer Lawrence movies. I don't know.
Wait, did I just do research for the show? Is that what I was doing yesterday?
Yep, absolutely.
Do I get
Uh-oh.
a tax deduct my completely free Pluto TV subscription?
You know how people are worried about the vaccine having like tracking in it and stuff? So I'm pretty sure that's true because yesterday I kept getting an email about a free subscription to Peacock, and I think it's because they're listening. Yeah.
Oh, and you think that changed when you got the vaccine?
Yeah. They're like, oh, well, and it's Peacock. It's not Bill Gates. It's Peacock that is tracking us. Yeah.
I mean, it could be because we've referenced Peacock 13,000 times on the show.
Freaking
No,
Peacock.
That doesn't make sense.
No. And that your phone was listening to you the whole time. Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, your phone doesn't listen to anything you say.
Well, I mean, that's true.
That's
Have you
not
ever
how
tried to
this
use Siri?
works.
Am
Oh,
I
I
right?
missed again. Gosh, I hate Siri.
Wow.
You're like, hey Siri, what's the weather like? And they're like, oh, Spotify. Why does this guy keep hitting me? Like, what music would you like to listen to? And you're like, no, weather. And they're like, okay, here's some Backstreet Boys. And you're like, hold on. Nick Carter is not a weatherman.
Could be.
See, now Siri is listening. Shut up. I'm talking. Okay, I was kind of talking to you.
Hi there, I'm Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys, and here's today's weather forecast.
I saw Nick Carter just had a baby, apparently.
I saw that this morning, too.
Congrats.
I would
Way
say
to go,
that
Nick Carter.
it'd be ridiculous to have the Backstreet Boys do the weather, though. I mean, if you're going to get a boy band to do the weather, you know who you need to get, right?
Hold on, say that again. I was told that I just scored my first goal in Rocket League.
Ever?
I don't think that's right.
Congrats, Mike.
We're so
You
proud
finally
of you.
did it.
It's weird.
Do.
So I'm sorry. Who's the better weather people?
Well, if
Nick
you're gonna,
Lachey.
yeah, if you're gonna get a a boy band to do your weather, I mean, you best be getting Nick Lachey's old band. Anyone remember what the name of that band was? Because I do.
It was a band called That's the Weather. Back to you.
Yes, I believe that was their working name for a long time. It was 98 degrees. I couldn't do it anymore.
I kind of met Nick Lachey last year at a Mets Reds game, but because he's Cincinnati's proudest
nice.
son or some nonsense,
Is he?
according to the guy who did the announcing.
Was that Nick Lachey?
No, it was. I think it was his brother who had stolen the guy. The mic. He stole the microphone, and he was like, "Yeah, no, just say this." No, but yeah, it was a Mets Reds game, and he threw out the first pitch. And he was also standing in line to get nachos with me.
But how was the
Someone
weather
asked him
that
if he
day?
was in the Backstreet Boys. It was kind of awkward. It was nice. It was very warm. It was probably about 80 degrees.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't 98 degrees that day.
bummer. Next time.
Yeah, we got seats right behind the Mets dugout, so that was kind of fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. One of my friend who was with me just kept bothering Luis Rojas, who was the quality control coach at that time, to give him a ball, and eventually Luis Rojas gave him a ball.
So pestering someone works.
Yeah, apparently he kept saying, "I'll shut up if you just give me a ball," and then he gave him the ball, and then he didn't shut up.
Oh. Well, now
But he did get another ball for like a kid, so that was cool.
See, that's just taking the faith out of anybody who ever tries that technique again.
Yeah. Well, but now Luis Rojas is the manager of the Mets, so it worked, I guess.
Should go back and get another ball.
That was
Lefty
that was
Goop
the
with a
that was the
goal.
promotion. The reason for the promotion was like, hey, step into my office. So we heard that you gave a ball to a random fan who was promising not to pester you anymore. Do you want to lead our team?
You're in charge now. What?
We like your decision
Like
making.
sword in the stone, right? Except the ball in the crowd.
Almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
absolutely.
sure there's actually some mythology about it.
Wait, did your friend have to grab the ball out of like a stone that was sitting in center field or something?
Yep. No, absolutely. That was he had to get it from Luis Rojas's kidney stones. Actually,
Oh, gross.
that's what they mean by stone. Yeah, it was a little weird. You
It's
know,
very weird.
Oh, I got all exploded.
in a movie called Red Sparrow.
That's why you didn't watch it. You don't like kidney stones.
Does anyone like kidney stones?
True.
I mean,
True.
yeah, the kidney definitely did.
Uh-oh.
Really, Sean? Sean was
trying
like,
to
I'm
go
just
around
gonna
it.
redirect it here.
It didn't work.
Chad, if you
Boom, look
like
at
kidney
that guy.
stones, now is the time to let us know.
Yeah. Or if you are a kidney stone watching the show, feel free to chime in.
Yes, if it is also that likely scenario, please do that as well. My understanding is we are the favorite kidney stone streaming show, so I read that in a book once.
I heard that too.
But
We're
you heard
very
that
big
too?
in that demographic. Yeah. I got an email. They were talking about Peacock as well.
I'm sure they were.
The Peacock has heard that the kidney stones are your biggest viewers, so they would like to gift you this.
That was one of Peacock's marketing tactics, was to invite different
Yeah,
types of actual bodily issues.
Accurate, yeah.
So, not the people suffering from the bodily issues, but the actual issues themselves.
Yeah.
All right.
They're like, hey, you're a kidney stone. You should go over there.
Everyone knows kidney stones can only watch on Twitter, which is why we haven't had kidney stones join us until recently. Now that we're streaming on Twitter.
Oh, I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, it is World Bicycle Day at 6:23 on the West Coast. Our topic of the day has to do with that. Do you like to bike? Do you like to ride your bicycle? Do you like to ride your bike? Do you like to ride your bicycle? Do you want to ride it where you like? Bicycle.
Oh, good lord.
Do you like biking? Do you like mountain biking? Do you like street biking? Do you commute on a bike? When's the last time you owned a bike? I've had 2 bikes in my life. No, that's true. I have 3, but I had one multi-speed bike growing up. Got destroyed shortly after my 8th grade graduation by a bunch of kids from my town. I found it in a random person's lot. Never put it back together. Didn't own a bike again until I had my first child. That bike had handlebars that slid out of where they were supposed to be and almost killed me.
Nice.
Bet those were bike stories you expected to hear today.
Just
I really like biking,
That's-
but those were two moments in my life.
traumatic one.
I was unfortunate. Really liked that one bike. Had lizards on it.
Ryan never rode a bike again.
I really want a bike right now.
It had lizards on it.
Yeah, my 8th grade, well, I mean, the bike I had going up to 8th grade had, yeah, it was like dark green with lizards on it. Like geckos. It's pretty badass.
Well, I'm sorry that you had those experiences.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Oh,
Bless
Oh,
you.
it sounds like the cat is smacking something like tinfoil. Scott Chick, can you please get the cat under control?
He has the sneeze.
fix it,
Jeez.
please.
All right, well, chew on the bicycle question. We'll talk about that after the news. We also have birthdays coming up at 6:50 this morning. K-Laugh is around this morning. Good moron to you, K-Laugh.
Top of the moron.
We'll tell you more about World Bicycle Day. We're going to do that in just a sec. It's time for the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, June 3rd, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. But first, here, Ryan, I found you a bicycle. There you go. You can
Oh,
have
thank you. I'll take a look at that right now.
that's free.
It's very
That
nice.
is a lizard bicycle.
Oh wow.
Let's see here.
Wow.
Let's see. Did
I bet that bicycle really
Oh.
geckos
Let's get rid
when
of
you
these.
pedal it.
Apparently, something was just off screen. There we go.
Everything's fine.
Hey, stories. There were like 20 news stories. Okay, there we go.
And now
that
let's
looks
get
like-
informed and head to the newsroom. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean, who's Googling bikes.
Good morning. It's Thursday again, June 3rd, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. For the first time, first try.
First try.
We keep getting more E3 news because that's about that time. And now we know a little bit more about Nintendo's E3 plans, which is good. This comes from Liana Rupert of Game Informer. Nintendo will be holding their E3 press conference showcase I think they're calling this one a showcase. Everyone has different names. This will be June 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And they say in a tweet, tune in for an hashtag Nintendo Direct with roughly 40 minutes of info focused exclusively on hashtag Nintendo Switch software, mostly releasing in 2021, followed by around 3 hours of gameplay in hashtag Nintendo Treehouse Live, E3 2020. So this is great. More Nintendo stuff. And knowing that most of their focus is going to be on games that are coming out this year is great, because we'll see what people will be playing on the Switch for the rest of the calendar year. So that'll be fun.
Or get our Super Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, Super Nintendo Switch. I'm assuming, man, that announcement has to be coming soon. And there have been rumors lately that the Nintendo Switch Pro is going to be released during E3, so having 40 minutes during a direct to fill, there's a good chance it'll be there.
Unbelievable.
So, and they say they're exclusively talking about software and not hardware, but this wouldn't be the first time that Nintendo's like, no, we're not going to talk about that, and then they come and talk about that. So that's what they do. They want the surprise, so they will just flat out lie to you to get it. And then someone at Sony was like, hey, everyone make an announcement today. And so yesterday we got a whole bunch of Sony studio announcements. The first one coming from Sony Santa Monica studio. They released in a tweet, and this article comes from Michael McWhorter of Polygon, but I'm just going to read the entire announcement in Sony Santa Monica's tweet. It says, since the release of the next God of War teaser last year, we've been humbled by the amount of love our community has shown us. We're incredibly grateful to see so many people excited to experience the next chapter of Kratos and Atreus' journey. We remain focused on delivering a top quality game while maintaining the safety and well-being of our team, creative partners, and families. With this in mind, we've made the decision to shift our release window to 2022. Thank you all for your continued support. We've got some exciting things in the works that we can't wait to show you. So God of War sequel, God of War Ragnarok, pushed to 2022, which is no big surprise. Rumor, or maybe not even rumor, just confirmed. Issue a lot of games are having right now is accessibility of getting into like a studio space to do motion tracking and stuff like that. So while you can work on a lot of the game remotely, it's hard to do the performance piece remote, and so that's slowing things down. But this is totally fine with me, because they should take all the time they need to make the new God of War game, because it's going to be amazing when it comes out. On the Horizon Forbidden West side of things, this is from Kimberly Wallace of Game Informer. They sat down and talked to the team, Guerrilla Games, who just recently had their little showcase showing Horizon for Forbidden West. And they asked the game director, Mythis DeJonge?
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
sounds right.
I'm sure that's how you say it.
Yeah, cool.
If the game was still on track to release this year, or if things had shifted away from that timeline. And he said, quote, the development is on track. The thing is, these are just strange times that we're all in, and we have never finalized and shipped a game under these kinds of circumstances. So we're constantly calculating our schedules and looking at, okay, where are we? And are there any unforeseen things that might happen? We just want to be super confident when we announce the release date that we're actually going to hit it. So we just need a little bit more time, and then we can come back with a final release date. So technically it hasn't been delayed out of 2021, which is the window they had said before, but it's also not a sure thing. And this was my analysis of them not saying anything about a release date when they were talking about the game, is they might be thinking like holiday 2021, to the point where if it's delayed even a couple weeks, it pushes into 2022. So they're not comfortable putting that date on it yet. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, this is another game that they should just take their time and make a quality game, because they've done it before and they can do it again.
Nah, just throw it out there and then throw a whole bunch of patches out. That's the best way to do it.
I'm sure that'll go well. It should just barely be working when it
Yes,
comes out.
absolutely.
You can we'll fix it in post. And last little blurb we got from the Sony side of things. This comes from Matt TM Kim of IGN, and in a tweet, which I swear this started somewhere higher in the company, because it's the same sort of like we posted a letter with our like studio logo at the top. Ben Studio says in a tweet, "We are beyond grateful for your support with Days Gone and are truly honored by the amount of passion our community has shared with us and our world, for our world and characters. Your enthusiasm motivates us to continue to improve and create experiences that will last a lifetime. From the Siphon Filter series to Resistance, Retribution to Uncharted Golden Abyss and Days Gone, we are very excited to announce today that we are expanding the Ben Studio portfolio with a brand new IP. We hope you embark on this journey with us, and we can't wait to show you what we've been working on." And we had heard this before in less official ways that Ben Studio is working on a brand new IP. So now we know for sure that's what they're doing, and that's why we haven't heard from them in a while, because developing a brand new IP is going to take a little bit longer than a sequel to Days Gone or one of their other properties.
Wow.
So yeah, did someone at Sony just push the button? They're like, news today.
Go make it happen.
As somebody who deals with software that's supposed to design for a queue, what happened is they opened up the app and it was like, these 17 tweets failed to send, and you're like, oh no. So that's what they did. They just pushed them all through at the end.
And always last but not least, we finished off today's Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within the segment where we take a look at what's out today.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Welcome to Thursday. Astalon, Tears of the Earth, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. The Last Spell, out on PC. Wing of Darkness, out on PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC. Tour de France 2021, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Sunblaze, out on Switch. Warhammer Vermintide 2 Chaos Wastes, out on Xbox One. Wing of Darkness, also out on PC. Again, I already said that once.
I know. It is repeat day.
There we go.
That's
Until
true.
we die, out on PC. Slipways, out on PC and Mac. Power of 10, out on PC and Mac. Chroma Quaternion, out on Switch. Infinite Takes WW2, out on Switch. Mystic Pillars, a story-based puzzle game, out on Switch. Witchy, out on Switch. Hunted Dawn, the Zombie Apocalypse, out on Switch. Motif, out on Switch. Dungeons of Clay, out on Switch. Free Cell Solitaire Edition, out on Switch. Basketball Club Story, out on Switch. Reversey, Let's Go, out on Switch. Winds of Change, out on Switch. And the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Critters for Sale, out on PC.
Wow.
Critters for sale. Get your critters.
Step right up.
Critters.
Get
for
your
sale.
critters. Oh my gosh. Free Cell Solitaire Collection, I think we've had that one 487 times, I swear. But then Basketball Club Story. Let's play a game.
Basketball clubs.
Yeah, let's talk about your basketball club. Hopefully my Lakers basketball club win again. That would be a win. I love Thursdays. Especially I feel badly because Sean had a bunch of Sony news all grouped together. And then the Thursday list of out today, all whilst being heavy into the allergies. So,
Oh yeah.
the more we can have you talk sequentially, the better for the show. Well, congratulations to Critters for Sale.
Sean
Critters
gave
for
me his
sale?
allergies.
Maybe it's because we didn't go outside much in the last year, but even like my daughter's having allergies that she's never had before, so I
They're
don't know.
bad this year.
I don't know. Critters for Sale is our name of the morning, now eligible to be name of the month. Next week, we will have our May name of the month giveaway. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you get double entries into that. Find out more about our Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. And once again, big thanks to Papa Paws, our latest Patreon subscriber. Appreciate you doing that, joining the subscriber tier. You can also be part of the Kneecap tier, the Adopt Bob tier, of course, the Welcome tier. The Welcome tier just gets you into the Patreon system and says thank you for supporting GMS. You may be seeing the Puppet Pals in the coming days as a reminder, your subversary into your Patreon email. Be sure to check it and say hi from Gaming Morning Show. It is now 6:36 on the West Coast. It is 9:36
Hi.
on the East Coast. You did see, Sean, that you said Tour de France comes out today and it's World Bicycle Day. Coincidence?
It's so fitting.
I don't think so. We got Bob Dylan news. We have news about an invisible sculpture that netted 5 figures during an auction. And Microsoft is set to announce a new version of Windows. Maybe. So we'll tell you about those stories coming up. Also, Carlin Hines will join us as well. Right? They finally had another one that worked really well. Just stop updating it, please. Please.
You can't do that, though. You have to.
Good moron to you, Kate Zeta. It's good to see you today.
Top of the moron.
Also, Kiki Lowe checked in during the news. Makita is back as well. Scott Chick did shake the kitty treats, and I haven't heard Arturo sneeze since then, so that's the thing. Appreciate
He
it.
felt like sleep.
That's fair.
Mike is hanging out with us today. We'll be here for all 3 hours
Hey.
tomorrow. Kathleen L. is our guest. You have nothing but great things to say about Kathleen.
She's the best. She plays the musics, and she plays them in the real lives and on the computers, and she's incredible. She has a song out called "Nervous," which is her. I don't think it's her debut, but it's like huge. You can find it on Spotify. She's trying to get to 50,000 plays by the 4th. So, but she's a really amazing artist. She does cover songs and original stuff during her Twitch streams. I think she'll be streaming tonight. So. I'll post her link in my bobber in there at some point, and you can check it out. It's good. And she'll be here tomorrow, and I'm really excited. I've been working on it for a minute.
I'm sad I won't be here, but I will be watching.
If you've never seen our game of 5 questions, the last one we had was with Jellybone Jabroni. It's now available to watch on our YouTube page. You can find out why concentrated milk be ballin'. One of the best lines that have ever come out of this show.
So good. She legit did really well.
Yes.
Like we didn't have to give hints or anything.
No.
Well,
Well,
that's lame.
and apparently had like a Yogi Bear impression just like within her that she never knew, and we brought that out.
She
So
practice.
And you didn't even have to ask. She
Yep.
just went with it.
it was so good that I looked around for a second, first wondering if it was Pib, because Pib was guest hosting that day. And then I was wondering, was that like a soundboard that I didn't know I had? Because it was that good. Jelly crushed it.
This is a soundboard I didn't know I had. That's funny. Do you have a soundboard that you're not telling us about?
No, I don't use a single soundboard. We just have Bob mic'd up, and that's about it. So
Bob. Who's Bob?
who is Bob? Who are you?
Who are
Who are you? Nice job.
Who's Bob?
I feel like
Kiki
we had to
Lowe.
work harder for that one.
No meetings today?
She's in a meeting right now. She's just decided that she'll listen to us instead of them.
All right, you got to ask him. World Bicycle Day. How many of them biking to work? Maybe enjoy nice mountain biking, street biking. I get the impression neither of you bike too much.
Not a lot. I have a bike, but just not.
Me too.
We walk. But yeah, my girls really like biking though. So they bike a bunch, and then they say, "Hey, Dad, do you want to bike?" And I usually say no. Yeah. I don't. It hurts my butt.
You got to wear the biking shorts.
How does the biking shorts? Does it have like padding in the butt?
Yeah, it's a really gigantic pad right through the back.
No. She walks to the end of her bed for work. Okay, that works.
You should take a bike. It's more efficient, Kiki.
Just do the Chris M.E. Get an exercise bike. Just sit on it and then get off and be like, I bike to work.
That would be hilarious, actually. You could make a YouTube video about your commute to work on your bike while working from home.
No boost.
I used to bike a lot and then just kind of stopped.
And then people in your town destroyed your bike after 8th grade as well?
Yep, my lizard bike got destroyed.
I miss my lizard bike. I need more pictures of my lizard bike. I should
found
have
a picture.
taken a picture. So,
That
yes,
wasn't
that's
Lizard
true.
bike,
That's true.
lizard bike. I want to ride my lizard bike.
By the way, low key, one of the best Queen songs.
Why does it gotta be low key?
What
You can be high key.
Okay, could it be mid key?
I mean, I guess.
Did I just say Mickey?
gosh. Yep, sure. Oh god.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Party.
Scott chick Ryan. When Ryan turned 28, he had a lizard bike, and a bunch of kids took it from him and beat him up.
That's almost verbatim what
That's
I
how it
said.
happened.
That's crazy. You listen to me so
It's
well, Mike. I love it.
incredible.
Well, it was
You are
really
my
bad
dad,
because I'm
so.
sitting there leaving like whatever we were doing after graduation, and I'm like, I swear I had my bike here, and then I'm like, where the hell's my bike? And then like walked like 3 or 4 blocks down the street, and there it is, dismantled in someone's vacant lot. It was very sad.
That's a huge bummer. I hate people. Oh gosh. I had a bike when in Pennsylvania, and someone stole it off of our back porch.
Oh,
So I was pretty annoyed by that.
Oh.
yeah, I don't like that animation better. I like the one with the that Super Freak score.
Yeah, I don't know what this one was.
Let's see. Scott Chick said, I biked to work to start the week. Then the car place told me that my car is safe to drive, so I stopped. Well, that's good that your car is safe to drive. Was that in question, Scott Chick? Like, did you get in your car and you're
Yeah,
like,
I don't
wait a
think
second.
it's safe. I'm gonna drive it anyway.
This steering wheel just does not seem like it's supposed to be on here.
I don't remember only having one pedal, but we'll figure it out.
YOLO, right?
Nice.
YOLO's right. YOLO!
Welcome, I am
Hello,
one.
I am the one.
Appreciate you being here. This is Gaming Morning Show. We are a morning radio show that plays games. Coming up, we have birthdays in this day in gaming history. We're going to play our favorite game within this day in gaming history, Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit. Dr. Chick is here. Good morning to you. Kiki said, I do have my push scooter in our room. do you push scoot
for,
around
like,
your house?
an
That's
injury?
awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't see like
like
the
one of
little
those
shields on the
Achilles
front of
scooters?
our goal to defend for a second there, and I almost shoved it in there. I'm not gonna lie.
Shove it in there, baby.
Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa, crap.
What a
Oh, and
cluster.
it's that person again.
The engine, check engine light's not supposed to be on? I thought that was, like, just always.
That's how you know it's working.
Yeah, that means it's going.
Good morning to you, Joel. Load Last Checkpoint is here as well. Oh, well, welcome. I am the one. We have folks who watch us from all over the place, so appreciate you being here.
We need to get, like, a board with, like, push pins in it.
We did talk about doing that, like a digital map of everywhere that people are from. Yeah, I don't have my
Wow,
Hong
that
Kong
worked.
time check, but I can do that for you. Did we win or did we lose?
Oh, we lost. My bad.
No, we definitely won. I don't know. We're orange, right?
It happens. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is 6:45 on the West Coast, 9:45 on the East, 2:45 for those watching in the UK, and 9:45 p.m. for those watching from Hong Kong. Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Sean.
Nice.
And Mike. You can join us Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. You can also follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. I am Hefty Goof. Look, it's Mike O and Sports.Gaming on the left side as well. Kiki and you were having the same wavelength there. Was thinking the same thing,
Yeah.
Mike.
What's good? This what you? Yeah, it's the only reasonable explanation.
Absolutely.
Reasonable thought.
There's Bob Dylan news, which I think the only other Bob Dylan news we've ever had on the show was when it was Bob Dylan's birthday, and then I did a bad Bob Dylan impression. So, Mike, why don't you give us the news about Bob Dylan?
Are you a ghost?
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
I'm Bob
I thought that.
Dylan. Ooh.
A source subject, little last checkpoint. All right, jeez.
Tangled up in
Second,
blue.
hey, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan news. Do you guys know that there's some Bob Dylan news? So do you ever
No.
worry about what would happen if you didn't return a book to the library? Because I haven't either. However, if you were to wonder, nothing apparently is the answer, because 48 years ago, this guy named Howard Simon, of course his name was Howard, he took out a Bob Dylan album from the Ohio Library, from a Ohio Library, not the Ohio Library, just a Ohio Library, and he never returned it because he's kind of a jerk. However, 48 years later, he decided, you know what? I think it's time to give it back. I've listened to this enough, I think. He said he checked out Bob Dylan's self-portrait in 1973 as an 8th grader. He was an 8th grader. You believe that nonsense? So he's now 73 years old, not 1973, but 73. And he sent the album back. I believe it was 17,480 days overdue. He sent the library a $175 replacement fee as well. He says, as a recent retiree, I am taking the opportunity to turn my attention to some of the many vignettes of life that, by dint of career and family, have been neglected these many years. I am returning with the letter an overdue item by my count, approximately 17,480 days overdue as of this writing. He also sent a copy of his own album called Western Reserve for possible inclusion in the library's collection. Mr. Simon, I don't think they're gonna put your thing in there. I think you're a jerk.
Wow.
You should have given it back a long time ago. All right? No, I'm very offended. Not really, because I have a book over here that I always feel like I should return to the. There's a library in Oregon that probably wants it back. Unless you're watching library in Oregon, I don't have your book. But yeah, so it was a lot of years later, and he returned it. So thanks Howard Simon, for returning Mr. Dylan's album. Ryan, if Bob Dylan heard about this story, what would he tell Mr. Simon?
He'd say thank you for returning it. Tangled up in blue.
Yep, the ghost of Bob Dylan would totally.
So I have a question.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So this man is 73.
Yep.
And it says he checked it out in 1973 as an 8th grader.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in 1973, if he's 73 now,
yep,
he was 25.
yeah. He was an
8th grade at 25?
Absolutely.
What the hell? Maybe 8th grade teacher? Maybe they forgot an important word?
Or maybe it was a typo.
Or maybe they're absolutely full of crap.
Maybe this is not
also
a real story. Did
Yeah.
we check the sources?
Wait, well, it did come from the AP, which is funny.
Oh,
The
no.
AP via Huffington Post. So that's
Okay. Well, the Huffington Post could have hit the wrong button. I mean, as
Yeah,
we
they
know
don't
with our
really
birthdays, we've never had an Associated Press issue with our birthdays before, so
Nope, never.
never, well, not once. We did celebrate, on a completely unrelated note, Dennis Haysbert's birthday twice this week, so it is time for birthdays.
It was
It's
June 1st.
at 6:50 on the West Coast, 9:50 out on the East. Let's take a look at who's celebrating a birthday on June 3rd, 2021, and one of them is our own community member, the one, the only
Dennis
Kage Boy.
Kage boy.
Give a shout out to Kage.
The very
It's
famous Kage boy.
your birthday song. It is not very long. Nice. Rocker Ian Hunter turns 82 today.
Great. I love Ian.
How does one become categorized rocker as opposed to singer, or I guess maybe if you don't sing, you just play an instrument?
You wear sunglasses while you perform. I believe that's the thing.
Singer-songwriter Denise Williams is 71 today.
Oh wait, no way.
Actor James Purefoy turns 57.
He was in a movie.
He was originally slated to play V in V for Vendetta before leaving the cast and being replaced by Hugo Weaving.
That's kind
a
of
good
a fun fact. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
All right, 3 for 3. Another rocker, Mike Gordon, turns 56 today.
It's a lot of rockers.
No confirmation whether or not Mike Gordon is also the Flash.
Whoa! Defender of the universe.
TV host Anderson Cooper is 54 today.
Nice.
Whew.
Megan claims that she knows Anderson Cooper because he's from Michigan.
Is that like one of those things where
Everyone
if you're
from
from the
Michigan
same
knows.
state, you just know people because
I
you're from the
guess.
same state?
No, apparently she knew him from somehow, and she said his hair's not really gray like that.
Wow, tearing down Anderson's hair. Okay. It's not necessary. Singer-songwriter Life Jennings is 43 today.
Nice. Who's that?
Actor-rapper Dave East is 33.
What? Oh.
And actress Ann Winters turns 27.
Yeah. She was going to go to SMU and then decided, screw education. I'm going to become an actress.
See if that works out.
Yeah, I don't know. Has she ever been in a movie? Hold on, let me
I think
about
Mike's
it. I hear
thinking off.
jingling.
Mike's the top of Mike's head right now. Mike's thinking about.
She,
Ann Winters.
if I had to think, the very first Google search.
It really hit him there.
is
Did
Ann
you see
Winters
that?
single.
You see that moment that it just struck Mike? He's like, oh, he had his aha moment with Ann Winters.
Yes, she might have been in 13 Reasons Why, and 13 Reasons Why Season 2, and the commercial about 13 Reasons Why, and some other things. I don't know. Maybe some Cooper and the Castle Hills Gang. I don't know. Gloria. Anyone heard of that? No? Yeah, maybe. Liv and Maddie, Callie Style. Sounds weird. Fatal Instinct. That sounds like a fun one. Wicked City. Very wicked.
I like how we asked if
The
Ann Winters
Orville.
ever
The
been.
Orville. Oh.
We asked if Ann Winters ever been in a movie,
Yeah.
and Mike decided to go through the whole filmography
Yes. So,
Sorry.
yes.
to really
She was
prove
also
the
in Cruel
point.
Intentions, the TV show.
Anyone celebrating a birthday who's a drummer, Sean?
I didn't see any.
Wow, a drummerless birthday list.
No drummers.
It's unfortunate.
That's a sad day.
I Am the One is gonna have a
Carrie
birthday.
King's birthday from Slayer.
I Am the One's gonna have a birthday tomorrow. So in advance, happy
What?
birthday.
What? Congratulations, you were born.
Tomorrow.
It's good. That's a very very difficult transition to make.
I did tell
From
Jelly
the womb.
on Jelly's
to the
birthday
world.
Tuesday. I was like, "Good job having a birthday," and she goes, "You should probably congratulate my parents." So
Yeah.
this is a good point.
From the womb to the world.
We do
All
every
my girls. Sorry.
we do every birthday list at 6:50 every morning on the show. We also do this day in gaming history. So it's time to play everyone's favorite game.
Yes.
We have a pre-1995 item on this list. We have three of them, honestly.
Nice.
So it's time, Sean.
know
Are
what
we
that
going to
means.
tell you about a lawsuit or not a lawsuit? 1990 was the year. Lawsuit or not the lawsuit?
Does it involve Nintendo?
It does involve Nintendo.
It's a
totally
lawsuit for
lawsuit.
sure.
All right, here we go. Time to play lawsuit or not lawsuit. In 1990, Nintendo sues Louis Galoob Toys to try to prevent the Game Genie from being sold.
Yes.
You are.
Correct.
All right, nice work, Sean.
Wonder how that'll work out.
We'll find out in subsequent This Day in Gaming Histories
Ding.
when the next time Nintendo sues somebody else. So we did talk about the Game Genie quite a bit, how that was freaking epic. So
Game Genie was great.
Game Genie.
it was game
There's
changing.
no Game Shark though.
Game Shark.
Genie
I don't-
over
I
Shark
thought-
all
Wasn't
day
the
long.
Game Genie like the big one? And the Game Shark came along and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah, Game
Take
Genie
your thunder.
was, the early like NES. I think there was one for the SNES. And then Game Shark came along when like the 64 was up.
Yeah. Game Shark could just never really sink its teeth into the market.
Ha.
Terrible.
How you doing? 1993, Chicago, Illinois was the International Summer Consumer Electronics Show. It was a 4-day event. Nintendo unveiled a new configuration for the Nintendo Entertainment System with a top-loading cartridge slot. It was $50. Had one controller. Did any of you own the top-loading NES?
I didn't, but my best friend in middle school did, and I thought it was weird. I didn't like it.
You're like, this will never work. No one else will ever make a top-loading one ever again.
It's ridiculous.
In 94, Acclaim released Mortal Kombat for the Sega CD in Japan.
Sega CD, jeez.
CDs and video games,
I
that'll
really
never
wanted
work.
one of those.
2008, Codemasters released Grid for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Nice.
All right.
I love the grid. It's so much fun.
That's the first hour
Grid-tastic, as some may say.
on
Oh,
World
well,
Bicycle Day.
Fantastic.
Mike's got to go back to work.
I'm gonna go ride my bike.
Are you
I
gonna ride
have
it
a
where you
Kiki
like?
commute today. I have to go from here to right there where my laptop is.
You need to get a docking station so you can use your monitors for your
A
laptop.
docking station?
Yeah, you just click the.
You just mean like a HDMI cable?
You could do that as well, but then you have all your peripherals that switch over to it. It's really handy.
Sweet.
I can consult you
That's cool. I'll Google it
off the top of your head.
off the top of my head.
All right, everyone say goodbye to Mike. Goodbye, Mike.
Bye,
Goodbye.
I'll see you.
Bye,
See you
bye,
another
Mike.
time.
We're gonna miss
See you in
you.
the
Bye,
morning.
Mike. Bye. All right. Well, that was Mike. Now it's just me and Sean.
Is
The rest of the
this
way.
what it's like when someone leaves and then you get to stay?
Yeah. It's really kind of awkward at the end of it, but we're willing to
Huh.
take on the awkwardness and
I like it.
thrive.
I'm
in
gonna
it.
leave too.
Okay. Well, it's just me the rest of the way. He's back.
God, I'm back.
All right. Invisible Sculpture news coming up. Microsoft might launch a new version of Windows. We have Carlin Hines joining us from But Why, though, in less than 30 minutes from now. It's going to be a good show the rest of the way. Thank you for hanging out with us on Facebook Gaming, on Twitch, on YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. It is Thursday, June 3rd, 2021, and we have plenty more to celebrate with you coming up on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. We'll be back. We miss you. It's going to be good. I promise. Gotta get more coffee. I'm excited. Coffee's good. Can't wait. It's time. All right, coffee time.
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it. Is it over for us now before it began? I know it's crazy, but in my mind I had plans. I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. Can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something? Never thought you would come back. Can't believe you'd remember.
Hippos kill more people every year than sharks.
Did you turn it on? That's so fun. Hopefully the other person's not behind me. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Dearest Michael, I was out on a jaunt, and I observed two dogs doing it people style. It made me think of you on the day of the puppy. Love,
terrible.
your Megan.
We Leonard Nimoy. Are you having a seizure? Quick, somebody hold his tongue. T. I am concerned for what is happening right now.
I'm back. I blacked out there for a second. What happened?
There's the platinum. We did it. Thanks for your help, guys. But now for the real reward of why we did this. Let's go. Let's do it this way. Let's close that. Let's do this. This. Yeah, we'll just turn that off. Turn that music down. Whew. All right. Here it is. We're at 68. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not, but let's go update profile. Processing. All right, let's go look. There it is. We did it.
Nice.
Have always wanted.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, today's interview and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Time for hour number 2 right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is 7:05 West Coast time. It is 10:05 out on the East, and it's 3:05 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Also 10:06 in the evening in Hong Kong for our newest follower. Thank you again for finding us on Twitch. I am the one, and happy birthday tomorrow. Makita, I don't know. Are you looking for a therapist or the eye pest? Did it not go well with the boss? Makita, let us know. It is World Bicycle Day, among other days. We already had Papa Pa's recommendation to, combine World Cider and Moonshine Day with Love Conquers All Day and eat some eggs. It could be worse. World Bicycle Day. Daysoftheyear.com. Cycling is an environmentally sound, safe, and healthy way to travel from point A to point B, according to the website. It is something that we need to do more if we want to protect the world against the ravages of unsustainable CO2 production. It can save lives, help improve the environment, and support poverty reduction. And for these reasons, it deserves far more attention than it currently receives. It's clear that World Bicycle Day is something that anyone can get involved with, even if they don't ride a bike. Communities will thrive. Individuals will be in better health. And the environment will take a turn for the better when cycling becomes the focus.
Nice.
There you go.
I just worked on a little bit of the garage yesterday, and one of my 2 goals was getting access to our bikes so that we can go for a bike ride as a family. So maybe, well, today's not the day because in doing the garage stuff, my allergies are really bad, so I don't want to ride a bike.
Mm-hmm. Are you
maybe this weekend
gonna give me a bike? Can I have a bike too?
Well, we have an extra, but it's a small Spider-Man bike.
Sweet, sign me up. That'll be my left foot bike, and then we'll look for a right foot bike. It'll work. Our friend Kate Zaid is having a pirate-themed murder mystery party. It's coming up on June 12th at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. The likes of Austin Attack, Kate Online, Chris M. Yee, and more will try to figure out if the killer will get away with murder. Find out more, go to Kate Zaid on Twitch. So, nice. There you go. We had a story in the queue about a statue that disappeared. Well, I should say it was an invisible statue. What would it take for you to spend $18,000 on something? It's a car. Yeah.
Car, boat.
That could be good. Okay, so this was an equivalency. You could buy a boat for this amount of money. Marco Margaritov of All That's Interesting, which is a website, has a headline: Invisible sculpture auctioned off for $18,300 by an Italian artist attempting to redefine art. The opening paragraph talks about, our definition of art has been in constant flux from the very first cave paintings to motion pictures and the advent of downloadable music. The form is ever changing. So, you can say that the sale of the first ever invisible sculpture for $18,300 is pretty noteworthy, right? Italian art right organization was the auction house, and there was a work titled, quote, I Am, and it aimed to convey the tangibly itself doesn't inherently create meaning. 67-year-old Salvatore Garau said it was meant to be viewed in a space of 4.9 by 4.9 feet, according to Interesting Engineering. That is, despite the fact that it isn't even there. There was a certificate of authenticity, so that's good. Just doesn't exist physically. $18,000.
Not a fan.
You don't want an $18,300 invisible sculpture?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Each to their own. Each to
You
their
have
own.
too much money.
No, I think
if you're buying certificate of authenticity, that doesn't authenticate anything.
you're not listening. This is
Too-
not.
too much- nope,
he
nope,
didn't buy
nope,
just
nope,
a certificate.
Too much money.
No,
You have
it
too
was
much
it was
money.
for the statue. That's what the certificate was for.
There are charities. You should give it to charities.
The document aims to ensure that the non-sculpture, which cannot be seen, quote unquote, is what it purports to be.
Nope. Not a fan. Nope.
All right, fine. I guess I'll never try to sell you my $18,000 invisible sculpture.
Nope.
Okay. We just had a drink off. That was cool. All right, 7-11 West Coast time. We're going to play some more Rocket League, and we got Carlin Hines coming up. We're going to talk about several things, including some of the work that Carlin is doing on her YouTube channel. It is a film critic, so has been doing a lot of roundtables as well. And then we'll try to get into some of the things that Carline's been watching. I know Invincible's been on her mind as well. So we'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. Every single week we have a guest from butwhythoughpodcast.com, and we encourage you to check it out as well. Go to that website. Many of the weeks we have the editor-in-chief of the website, Kate Sanchez, join us. But this week we're going to have Carlin join us. So excited about that. It's coming up in about 10 minutes from now.
I'm excited about that too.
I agree. Latest edition of the But Why Though podcast, which is a pop culture focused podcast, came out last week. It's episode 177, Ocean 11 Matters, But Why Though? And you can check that out at butwhythoughpodcast.com.
That's a good movie too.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that every time it's on, like if it was on wherever I found Hunger Games on Pluto TV, would have watched it as well.
Would you then watch the sequels the next day?
I don't know. I didn't like the sequels as much for those movies.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't bad. You should just put it in that big old open net right there. Perfect. Oh, should have blocked them.
Nice.
Oh, I got spun out.
Ah, that was you. Oh, I
Uh-oh. Oh,
dodged the wrong way. It didn't work out.
nobody wanted it. I always do that timing so badly. Oh, I couldn't get to it.
Ow, ow, ow.
Good luck with the boss fights, McKinnon. Oh, they almost scored. They didn't, but they almost did.
Oh, not quite. Oh, I missed. I had a shot.
If you only had one shot,
Uh-oh.
that's fine. It's fine. It's just in the middle of the field with no one down at the other end to defend. Don't worry about it. Oh, I was so
Oh, nice
close.
try.
I was so close. Name's Laser Aim. I love that. Laser.
Laser aim.
Lady K never jumped into the
Laser.
game with us. Lady K. Uh-oh.
Get in there. Nice work.
It's always good. You know you're doing something right when you make sound effects in this game. Look at that backspin, just like I drew it up.
It's perfect.
Oh, nice.
Oh, couldn't get the right angle. Thought I had a shot.
That could be centered. Oh, nice defense. Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Nice job. Oh, that guy nicked it.
Nice.
Oh, that actually went way farther than it appeared. We did it!
Every time we score, we're both there.
We score in bunches. Literally, bunches. We're grouped up. Nice work.
I pushed you for just a little bit more oomph.
Perch. Oh no, I missed. Nice work. I didn't miss.
Oh, get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh, sorry. That was my fault.
Ah. Oh, nice hit. We were both lined up to knock that in.
Nice job.
We're on a roll. I was a little worried when they got the first goal, and we seemed to be pretty evenly matched.
I'm not gonna lie. They had us in the first half, but
I'm excited for Baku this weekend.
Yeah, we got the Formula One stream coming up Sunday. It's a 5 a.m. Pacific time start.
Yeah, it is.
Nice shot. But yeah, we'll be on about 4:55 a.m. We're going to watch the stream. If you've never joined us for a F1 stream before, it's Sunday mornings. The race starts at 5 a.m. Pacific, as we mentioned. And we just hang out in our Discord, plus we're on stream, kind of watching the lap tracker and talking about the race. And yeah, if you ever wanted to get into Formula One racing, have questions, Sean's got a pretty good base of knowledge. Axe is in there a lot of times talking about it too. So yeah, we'd love to have you. We watch the race on Sean's big deck, so, you know, there's no place I'd rather be on a Sunday morning.
At 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m. At least it won't be stupid hot like it's been.
True.
Nice.
Well.
Oh, jeez. I was, like, dropping it back to you like we're playing actual soccer.
Just enough. I barely touched it.
We're winners. It is 7:19 on the West Coast. It is 10:19 out on the East. It is 3:19 for those watching in the UK. Thanks for hanging out with us. It is Sean and Ryan this morning. If you missed any of our gaming morning show, morning gaming news, well, we're excited to tell you. You can find it on our Twitter at WatchGMS, and of course, coming up in the last segment of the show, around 8:50 a.m. Pacific time this morning, we'll do the gaming morning show, morning gaming re-news. What are we looking at? Like, we're like a week away from most of the E3 stuff, or is that still a little bit too early? Week and a half? Something like that?
Roughly about a week. A lot of it's... E3 itself is kicking off on, like, the 12th. There is some stuff coming up this weekend. And I'll pull that up, because there's actually some cool stuff going on that's, like, pre-E3, some stuff people are doing. So I'll pull that up and share it with you a little bit.
Cool. Good morning to you, Load Last Checkpoint. I know you've been here, but good win. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I hope the newest episode of your podcast is rolling out. You can find more about the Load Last Checkpoint podcast by going to your Spotify, your Apple Podcasts, anywhere podcasts are sold, and looking for the Final Checkpoint podcast. And then, of course, Dr. Chick is here this morning as well. How did you? I thought you were making some sort of fun breakfast yesterday, but I could be making that up. Might be blurring my days of the day. But that's where Dr. Chick was going to eat something pretty epic yesterday. If you ever do grab food whilst hanging out with Gaming Morning Show,
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
thank you, Bob. Appreciate that.
So this Saturday, the 5th, we have two things that are going to be going on that aren't officially E3, but are kind of packed into that same, like, early June area where we're getting a bunch of new information. The first one is at 8 a.m. Pacific time on June 5th. This is the Guerrilla Collectives E3 presentation showcase. They don't have a good name on it. The Guerrilla Collective has partnered with developers and publishers like Raw Fury, Good Shepherd, Inner Sloth, Tiny Build, and more for new announcements, reveals, and gameplay showcases. So this is going to be a lot of, like, more indie games, which is really cool. And then on the same day, a little bit later at 10 a.m. Pacific time, is the Black Voices in Gaming stream, which is going to be available on Twitch, and it's a stream dedicated to highlight Black voices in the gaming industry, showcasing games being created by Black developers, those featuring Black protagonists, and more. This follows on from last year's stream by the same name as well. So those are definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, and I think I also heard that Summer Games Fest is another indie-focused thing that happens in the middle of June, correct?
Yeah, that's on the 10th.
Yeah.
And this year's going to have a special performance by Weezer.
Oh, no kidding. Let's go. Yeah, Kim Chica was telling me about Summer Games Fest, so we're going to have Kim Chica on the show, I think, a week from today. It's going to be a Thursday show, so we're going to talk about that coming up as well next week. So keep your... kind of got to buckle in. You got a whole bunch of video game news right now.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot in the next couple weeks.
Should be kind of fun. If you missed this day in gaming history, 1993 was the International Summer Consumer Electronics Show. That was back in Chicago, and that was when the NES did a redesign. It was a top-loading cartridge, and I remember seeing photos of this like in magazines and things down the road, and I was like, man, it's not, I've never seen that before, right? That doesn't exist, but apparently they did make it, and it was only $50. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, that's great. Very accessible, and it made a lot of sense as opposed to the one that we had in the US that had just like that mechanism seemed so like unnecessarily complicated, because the Famicom in Japan was just like a top loader, and so I don't know why we got the weird like VCR style.
Maybe that's what it was the VCR was pretty popular probably when the Nintendo came out, and so they were thinking, hey, people are used to this mechanism, but in the VCR it actually automatically like dropped itself into place. We had to push it down.
Nintendo's like, no, you do that part.
Oh, look at this.
You push it down.
McKenna said the Quest is the best thing I've ever done. Let's go. Nice. Good for you, McKenna. Of course, we need to recognize your success.
You are one of life's winners.
Congratulations, McKenna. We're proud of you. Yeah, I don't know why they designed it that way. And then the SNES came out, and their cartridges were smaller and just clicked right into the top.
Yep. And again, more of that top loader design, kind of in line with the Famicom and the Super Famicom.
Makes all the sense in the world.
You're welcome.
I found in my efforts to organize a small portion of the garage yesterday, I found my giant box that has all of my old video game stuff in it, and I brought it inside so I can organize it and decide what I want to do with it.
I remember helping you pack
Those
that
were the
box.
days. There are also 2 pumpkins in it
Wait, what?
from Halloween.
Of
Like pumpkin like pails to collect candy.
Chat,
All those in there.
how many of you have moved like in the last 5 or 10 years? I suspect that might be a lot of people. And I asked that question because you remember you get to that point when you're loading or you're packing things, you're just like, I don't care which box it goes in. Just throwing it in there.
It's got to get out of here.
That's probably why there were pumpkins in with your video game box.
I'm sure. Oh man. Moving's
Could
the
you have
worst.
said that any creepier? I remember watching you pack. I was there watching you. Yeah, Papa, there was a time, and we had moved only mostly across town, but it was like 7 of 8 years, my now wife, but at the time we were dating, we had moved locations, and I joked that for a while there that we were in witness protection. Like, that was what we were doing with our life, was just moving from place to place, witness protection, so.
Nice. No more moving. Let's just never move again.
Man, if you don't keep up with the amount of stuff that you have, I don't know if this is what it's been like for any of you, chat, Papa, Kate, like, just sitting there's a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't know that you had, and then you start to, like, pull it out of the attic, or you get it out of the shelves that it's been collecting dust for a couple of years. Yeah. It's intimidating. You need good friends and a truck.
Yep. Maybe a truck.
And a truck.
Maybe a couple trucks.
Just lots of trucks. But see, Papa, so do I. And then it feels like every other time that I move, it doesn't get any easier.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Definitely adding in, like, getting married obviously like doubled the amount of things I had, but then having kids, like, there's just so much stuff.
So much stuff.
And packing to move, you go through that stuff, and it's toys that I haven't played with for years, and you get it out so you can theoretically get rid of it, and they're like, no, I love that, I want to play with it. Like, you haven't touched it since you were 3. You don't want it, trust me.
Yeah. You've moved close to 30 times? Wow.
That's a lot of moving.
Kalaf said, I haven't moved in a while, but I've helped many friends move. Pro tip, clean your stuff before you pack. Don't bring old dirt into a new house. Kalaf, tip of the day. Day. I did work for a moving company for about 2 months. I was doing like scheduling type things for them, and then I wanted to try to do some marketing. And so I didn't actually do any of the moving itself, but I do remember being told specifically, always always make sure that everything is in a box. And so I took that to heart when we helped you move. I was like, no, we're putting everything in a box so we can stack things very easily. Because there's nothing worse than when you're trying to get the truck loaded and then you have all the loose stuff. Never like that.
Yeah. The loose stuff is killer.
It's not cool. Not cool. All right. We got Carlin Hines coming up in just a little bit. Expecting that interview from But Why, though, to start just momentarily. Carlin is a freelance film critic, journalist and podcaster, avid live tweeter. We talked about this last time Carlin was on, but the creator and host of Saturday Night Sci-Fi. So if you're into the science fiction world, it's a hashtag thread that happens on Saturday nights on Twitter, and you can jump in. They usually take a little bit, they take a look at different things that are going on with the show that they're watching or the topic that they're watching, and going from there. So definitely check that out, and be able to see some of the things that Carlin and the rest of the folks over at But Why Though are writing at butwhythoughpodcast.com.
It's a good way to kind of have that collective watching a movie experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Those threads are fun. It's like a watch party without the complications of a watch party.
Speaking of watch parties, are you excited for the Fantastic Four?
Heck yeah. Let's do it.
How soon is that going to get off the ground?
2025.
All right, but would you rather we got to watch the original, or were we still going to watch the old one? Oh, sorry, the original or the latest one, excuse me.
Yeah, I think we're watching the latest one, right? Because I've never seen it. And then our understanding was that it was terrible, and then someone was like, it's not that bad, we should watch it. I think that's how this all started.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. So what's your system, Papa? Since you've becoming a moving expert, what is the system? Are you in witness protection? You can tell us. This is nobody on the internet will tell, I promise.
We'll keep it just between us.
Yeah.
I miss the days of, like, I remember being in college and moving was like something you did basically every year, and it was never that big of a deal. I miss those days.
Right.
But hopefully we won't be moving for a while.
Oh, you did every 2 to 3 years. Does the military move your family, or do you have to actually do it yourself? I would assume it's the former, but I don't know that for a fact. I remember I had a Camaro convertible back in the day. And I remember we moved houses just across town again, but did like 13 loads in my convertible with the top rolled down and had like furniture sticking upside down and like the back seats and things. It was an interesting time.
That's awesome. I had a move similar to that and moved most of our stuff in our PT Cruiser and your pickup truck. That was a good move.
Yeah, having a pickup truck when you're moving yourself or a friend is a huge asset for sure. And it was a small truck too, but having access to it was certainly a win.
It's definitely saved us because it was at a time where I was getting ready to start chiropractic school. We had an infant. My wife wasn't working, like money was tight. And so moving already just with like security deposits and stuff like that is expensive enough. But it would have been difficult to rent a truck even for the day to move loads over, but it was a pretty short move. And so we did a lot of it in our cars. We had about a week to 2 weeks to move. So we did a lot of it in our cars and then borrowed your truck for the big stuff we couldn't fit in the cars and got it done. It was pretty handy.
I do find it interesting. We had a friend who helped us move during our wedding by making our wedding gift movers. Because we batched everything together for some silly reason. We've had both of our kids while either changing jobs or moving or both. Like, for some reason, my wife and I are not very good at doing small things one at a time. Instead, it's all batched together. And so one time we were doing one of our cross-town moves and ended up getting movers from our friend as our wedding gift, which was pretty okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. When my family moved from Southern California up here to Oregon, and this was the summer before I started high school, my dad's job moved us up here, and so they hired movers, and they were like the all-inclusive movers, where they came in and they packed everything and inventoried everything and loaded everything. They even got my parents had like a spa, like a large spa in the backyard. They loaded that onto the back of the truck. They had my dad's car on a trailer behind it. It was great. They did it all and moved it up here and then unpacked everything. It was pretty fantastic.
All right, stick around. We got Carlin Hines coming up next from But Why Though on Gaming Morning Show. Happy Thursday.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Gaming Morning Show continues. Good morning to you. It is Thursday, June 3rd, 2021, and we are excited to be welcomed in by a guest from But Why Though. And today it is Carlin Hines joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. We're excited to talk about a whole bunch of things, both But Why Though related, but certainly some things that you're doing too with YouTube and whatnot. We had a chance to have you back on, like, what was that, February? We had a chance to talk to you. So we're excited to have you.
It was February. It seems so long ago.
I know, right? I can't believe it either. But
So much has changed.
I know. It's crazy, but it's exciting to have you back. And let's kind of get things started with the idea of roundtables, right? Because we've talked about you on the show before, freelance film critic, and you're doing roundtables for the African American Film Critics Association. What are those and where can they be found?
So the virtual roundtables are basically a way for the critics to get together with the cast, directors, crew, producers, anyone involved with film and TV, from usually Black produced and Black made shows and films. And normally without the pandemic, we would have been doing roundtables, in person at like festivals and premieres, but we don't have that. So like the Africa team got innovative and decided we're going to take it virtual as everything else had to be. But I really love it because I think it's, even though we're not all in the same place, like we're still having fun. We're still getting to have really in-depth discussions with our guests, and I think that's made it better because it's also given us more access because it's a bit more flexible with regards to scheduling and the length of time that we have to do these roundtables. Because generally at a roundtable session, you'd only have like 5 minutes with talent, whereas for this we get 45 minutes up to an hour depending on how many people are on the guests and how flexible the publicists are as well.
Nice. That's awesome. And we've been following a lot of the cool stuff you've been doing, like these roundtables, your work with But Why Though. We're big fans of a lot of the stuff you're doing. You're also working a lot on your own YouTube channel. What are you doing over there?
Yeah, I decided to just to start a YouTube channel. It's a home for, I have, as you guys know, I have a podcast called Beyond the Romance, which is focused on Asian dramas, particularly Korean and Chinese dramas. And I decided to expand the podcast to video because I like having guests on, and I thought it would just be a fun way for me to like be a bit more, I would think, flexible with myself and like branch out and get out of my comfort zone. And I guess also doing the African roundtables has made me more comfortable being on video, so that's also helped. And I've had like some really great discussions with my friends talking about these dramas, and I also post like my own segments from the African roundtables as well as other interviews that I do for a sub podcast I call Carlin Talks, where I talk to film and TV creatives about the industry, their own creative process. And it's like I don't have much subscribers now. I think I only have like 50 something subscribers, but I thank everyone who follows me, and I'm just having a blast. And it's been fun and an interesting learning curve for sure.
Now, you talked about Invincible, which was something that you were trying to finish when we were supposed to have you on last week. So I'm hoping by this point you have had that opportunity. For those who are unfamiliar or some of the things that have happened recently with Invincible, kind of describe what you like, some of the things that you've taken away from that show.
I did not.
You didn't? Oh, no.
I did not finish the show. Listen, I got sidetracked. But I have seen the first 3 episodes, and I do know what happens. I know everyone's freaking out about that line where the dad is like, "Oh, she's just my pet," and I was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't see it, but I felt the impact because I saw the first 3 episodes and we saw how loving they seemed to be, and I'm like, "This man is trash." But I do remember the first 3 episodes, and one of the most shocking things I've ever seen on screen, barring an animated live action, is the last 5 minutes of the first episode where that fight just gets brutal and bloody. And I was not expecting that. My jaw was literally open and I was speechless. I texted a friend and was like, "Oh my God, what did I just see?" I was not expecting that. So I do know, like, for like my friend told me like the last couple episodes is like they take it up a notch. And I'm like, wow, I'm all up for the ride. I will finish it, I promise.
Well, when you do, let us know how it goes. And Sean just shared your YouTube link too into the chat. For But Why Though, what's some of the things that you've recently worked on, or some things that are coming up with your work at butwhythoughpodcast.com?
So for But Why Do we have we're doing these special live Twitch streams where we're having guests come on, and we have like, kind of like what you guys are doing. And Kate and the others did, the first one was about Mass Effect, and I know nothing about gaming. All the gaming stuff I know is like when things were like analog, when we had like Nintendo, Street Fighter. Though that's when I was really into gaming, Duck Hunt. But so like, I don't really know anything about like Halo, Mass Effect, those kind of games. But like for me, I'm hoping to have a segment in the beginning of July talking about Fast and Furious. Like, I'm a huge fan of the franchise. I love the ridiculousness and absurdity of the plots and the stunts. And I'm going to be doing a special like where I'm going to have guests come on, and we're going to talk about the history, I don't say history, but the car culture and how the films themselves have influenced car culture. Like, I'm from Barbados, so like car culture is always big in Barbados. But since the Fast and Furious franchise began, like it got more modernized, and we had a lot more younger people involved in it. And then there's also just talking about the mythology of the films and Han coming back, justice for Han, yay!
And we're getting so close to Fast 9. It's I can't believe it's almost here.
Yeah, and Fast, and I'm calling it Fast until fasten your seatbelts. Like they're going to see space, I'm telling you.
Carlin Hines, thank you so much for taking time to spend time with us. We'll share out your Twitter. We'll share a link more to your YouTube as well. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Thursday.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm glad it worked out this time.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely
always
agree.
happy about it.
Yeah, we'll have you back for sure. That's Carlin Hines joining us on Gaming Morning Show. It is now 7:42 out on the West Coast, and it is 10:42 hanging out in the East. We appreciate you being here on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. It is Sean and Ryan this morning. Mike will be back with us for the whole show tomorrow. Sean will only be here for an hour, but I can relate. Carlin says, I don't know a whole lot about video games, and if there's anyone I can relate to in that regard, that is me, because, man, I am the one who brings the least video game knowledge to this group, but certainly appreciate those who do this kind of stuff, even though that may not be like their wheelhouse of knowledge. So I appreciate I get to hang out with you as well.
Yeah, it's you gotta have the multiple interests.
Yeah.
I can bring the video games in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. 5 questions with Kathleen L. tomorrow. A musician in general has a new single out called Nervous. And last we checked in was over 30K listens on Spotify. But as Mike mentioned in the first hour, trying to get that number up to the 50s coming up here shortly. But it was has a music video. We're going to talk about the ways to shoot a music video. And then, of course, play 5 questions GMS with Kathleen. That's coming up tomorrow on Gaming Morning Show. Let's see. Good morning to you, Nintendo. 7:43. Thanks for showing up this morning. I appreciate it.
And Carolyn's at about 60 subscribers on YouTube, so let's get 40 more in there so she can get a custom URL.
Absolutely. We were lucky enough to get that thanks to your help. YouTube.com/Gaming Morning Show, and we'll share Carlin's interview coming up on that as well. All right, 7:44 on the West Coast. We've talked a couple of things this morning, some of which included an invisible sculpture that someone paid $18,000 for. What if I told you Microsoft is looking at releasing a new edition of Windows? Apparently, according to Tom Warren of The Verge, it looks like that might happen very soon because they have an event scheduled for June 24th, promising to show, quote, what's next for Windows. When's the last time there was a massive Windows update? When did 10 come out?
I mean, it's been a while, right? At least. Has it been like 10 years already? No, it hasn't been that long.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's been 10 years.
2015. So about 6 years.
Really? I'm surprised. I would have thought it would have been a lot less than that. So, or sorry, a lot more than that.
You know, my issue with Windows is when they release a new version, it seems like they'll release a new version, most people hate it, and then they'll release like 3 more new versions, and they'll get something that works, and then they'll keep that for a while. Like that's what it feels like to me, at least. And so when they say like Windows 10 is finally, we've gotten to a place where Windows 10, like we know it, it's functional, it does what we needed to do. Then they're come out with 11, as they're going to try to do too much, and it's going to be garbage, and we're all going to hate it, and then they'll eventually fix it. So I don't like this news.
Sorry, I was chatting. No harm done. I wasn't even worried.
I get the goal.
You get the goal.
It was totally going to go in already, but
I do have a tiny controller. Okay, so yesterday I had so many issues, and for those who are watching, you're not hearing this, but the audio that I'm sending out to everyone who's been co-hosting and I've been playing games with through Discord has been really odd lately, and we can't figure out necessarily why. And so I had that problem last night trying to play Apex with Chris, and then my controller was dead because I didn't charge it, as Lady K pointed out last couple of shows. I finally did that last night, but I was talking about how I can't figure out why they're not charging, because I have the same problem with multiple controllers. I have the blue one that you let me borrow, the original one that I had. Oh my gosh. And I can't figure out why they won't charge, because I thought, well, maybe it's related to the back buttons, because the back buttons are these are Sony back buttons that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not part of the controller, and it's the only common bond that those 2 different controllers have shared, and having the same problem where I can't charge my controller just like you normally would. You plug in the USB cable and voila, it's charging, right? So I thought, well, maybe that's it. but then I hook up my black controller to the PlayStation while I'm playing with the blue one wirelessly, and I'm just sitting there and it starts charging in a very normal position, like, because in order to charge my controller, I've had to sit it up like vertically and prop it up against things, and then it'll start charging. It's been very bizarre.
How bizarre.
Very bizarre. Point being, my controllers are giving me all sorts of problems. So, Sean, you can describe the audio. What's it sound like? That's what Nintendo's asking.
It sounds like we're on the phone and you have not great signal and it just kind of chops in and out. And it rarely gets bad enough that you can't understand what you're saying, but it definitely just keeps breaking up.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And it's
Maybe it
inconsistent
was
too, 'cause
Skynet.
there are times where it sounds perfectly fine. Oh, and it does that thing where it rubber bands, where you'll get real choppy and then you'll talk really fast to catch up. It does that occasionally, very occasionally.
Well, the interesting thing, Nintendo, is it's the same setup we've used since the start of the show, and this has just happened in the last, like, probably 4 weeks. But the answer to your question is, yeah, everything has come out of my analog mixer that whole time. So it's going in to the computer using a sound card.
He's hitting it at his. I think he gave up.
Oh, really?
I think that or he got turned around because he definitely
just took it
followed
down
that
there.
in.
Yep. His name's I'm a Potato. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'll look into it, Nintendo. Yeah, it's probably been less like 4 weeks. That's weird that it's messing with analog mixers.
Yeah, that shouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, because how would it know? Although Sean was having a couple of issues with your Discord for a while, but that was a faulty port.
That was purely the physical connection on the back of my computer. I think it got in moving my desk in and out so much in this current setup. It just got tugged on and was having issues.
Good morning to you, Gabe Pride. Thanks for hanging out. And yesterday, thank you for the host as well. We appreciate that on Twitch. Gabe, I don't have Gabe's thing built out. You just gave us a host now. I'll work on that. Be sure to check out Gabe Pride streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Gabe Pride. A lot of Mario games. I watch a lot of Mario Party that Gabe plays. Just typing it manually. There we go. Please check Gabe out.
Oh, you came out of nowhere.
Oh, Sencho tried to share a link. Put it in our Discord, Sencho. You can put it into the Good Vibes or the community chat. Oh.
Way off. That's coming across.
It is so strange that we can have games where we are just scoring goals like none other, and then games where we're just getting dismantled.
Yeah. But yeah, we might hit double digits.
Mike, if you're in chat, you should just come host the show. Sean will write you a doctor's note.
True.
Chrissy's here. I didn't see you come in, Chrissy. Good morning to you, Chrissy. Oh, you're talking to a doctor. I gotcha. Well, make sure you ask whoever you're talking to if they like to bike to work.
And if they had a bike with a lizard on it.
Or if their bike was a lizard.
Nice.
Jelly's here. Good morning to you, Jelly.
Top of the moron.
Friday Eve. We're doing pretty okay. Our topic is World Bicycle Day. How many of you all have a bicycle? Do you bike? Do you like it? Do you like to mountain bike? Do you like to ride your bike where you like? Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. No, not a Mac. Nintendo. Smacked you out of the way, and then I steered your goal off. I steered your goal off center. That's centered.
9.
I have an indoor bike. Does that count? Oh, you had a bike a lot as a kid, Jelly? Yeah, we were talking about my 8th grade graduation. I left after having the ceremony and then found that my bike wasn't there. And I was like, I swear I rode my bike. I couldn't find it. And then a couple days later, I found it in a yard, and it was dismantled. They took it from me.
Hi, friend.
It's a cat.
Oh,
Meow. Playing some games. It's a cat.
We're not going to get our double digits. Or are we? Or are we?
Yeah, you were worried.
What you doing, bud? Hey. That's sweet.
Gabe said, I wish. I miss bicycling, but I don't think my city is well suited to cyclists. And that is where, like, I can definitely admit, you know, I'm so used to bicycle culture because in the Pacific Northwest, most of the cities that I've lived in have been pretty bike friendly. I mean, Portland is one of the most bike friendly true cities in the entire country. So, yeah.
Yeah, Portland's really bike friendly. I've never ridden a bike for like commuting purposes. It's always been like recreationally. I mean, I guess I had a bike when I was in college, but that was like a couple blocks to campus. So I don't really count that. I did deliver newspapers on a bike though. Those were the days.
Yeah, my oldest sister had her bike stolen once while at work because she didn't lock it up because she could see it. Oh no, that's too bad. And then Nintendo, haven't ridden a bike since an accident years ago when a truck pulled out in front of me. And that would be my biggest concern riding in cities and riding in general. Like, I even take my kids out for walks in our neighborhood, and I just worry that someone's not going to see, you know, kids behind them when they pull out, so. Literally, no driver will ever stop before the sidewalk, and I've seen bikers get hit like that before.
Ryan, you're also talking from my bathroom right now.
From your bathroom?
Yeah. Your voice is coming
from
the bathroom.
Hi, wife. How's it going? It is time for sports! Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. It's time for everyone's favorite sports segment, and it's Did the Mets Win? This is not a guessing game. I'm just building suspense.
Yes.
They did. They beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 7-6 last night in Arizona. So the Mets improved to 27-21.
Nice.
Yes.
Philadelphia wrapped up its basketball series with Washington 129-112. Atlanta also did the same, beating the Knicks 103-89. Utah wins its series against Memphis 126-110. And Dallas beats the Clippers. The road team has won every single game of the 5 games played so far in that Western Conference first round series. Dallas 105, Clippers 100. In the hockey playoffs, Montreal ahead of Winnipeg now 5-3. 1-0. They win that first game 5-3. And then Colorado takes a 2-0 lead over the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2.
Nice.
We're looking for confirmation. Is your wife a now member of the Chris M. Yee Shower Club?
Yes, I believe so.
Who is probably in the shower.
Although right now the phone's just in the bathroom, and I think she walked out to go make sure the kids are getting into school. So now you're just talking to an empty bathroom.
Hi there, Sean's bathroom. How's it going? Unrelated, your RE7 playing inspired me to pick up Village. I am ready for the spoops. I'm sorry, Nintendo. I was never intending to inspire anybody to play scary games. So, GMS Plays happens Mondays and Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Find out more on our website, gms.watch. It's terrifying.
It's great.
It's terrifying.
It's amazing.
And hello, John. Thank you, K-Laugh.
Like the toilet?
Anyone have any other sports-related news?
I don't think so.
I like how we actually have time to ask that question. Aura, DRG, no one else is here. But then when I don't have time to actually ask that question, they're never around. Never around. The Chris M.U. Memorial Shower Club. I mean, we hadn't officially named it yet now, so...
Now we have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and this is worth noting, too. Legendary Duke basketball coach Mike Krzyzewski is going to retire after the upcoming season. So we'll coach for the 2021-22 season, and then we'll retire as the head coach of Duke, and then hopefully that'll be the end of Duke basketball for the rest of our lives.
Forever and ever.
Crossing my fingers. Danny Ainge is done being the leader of the Boston Celtics, and I think isn't Brad Stevens doing something now? I don't even know what's happening. Coach Brad Stevens is giving up his job to replace Ainge, so Brad Stevens will actually run the front office. That's a weird transition. So, all right. Look, it's Maiko telling us that France beat Wales. Thank you, Maiko. You could have told me anything there, and I would have said it. So. All right.
How do you know he didn't just tell you anything?
That he probably did, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear myself in the far, far background. That's great.
Oh, here, say something real loud.
Really loud. Good moron to you, chat. That's fun.
GMSception.
That's fun. There's so much hefty. So much hefty. All right, when we come back, we will tell you more about a person returning an album that was well overdue. We already had a version of the story prior to today, which was that person who had returned that video. What was it? Sabrina the Teenage Witch. This one has to do with a library rental or borrow for 48 years. We'll tell you that story coming up on Chocolate Macaroon Day, Insect Repellent Awareness Day, Repeat Day, National Egg Day, Love Conquers All Day, National Moonshine Day, and World Cider Day, along with our topic of the day, which is Bicycling Day. No music today?
No, we should probably skip it. I can barely breathe.
Are you Duncan Sheik? Because Sean is barely breathing because of his allergies, so he won't play the guitar today. You'll have to wait till Monday. So don't worry about it. Kathleen L. will be on tomorrow. She is a singer. We'll be right back on Gaming Morning Show. The show.
I can't roll my R's either.
What? It should be easier to do, and it's hard.
Right? I had a 6-year-old Russian girl work with me every single night for a week and a half, tried to teach me how to roll my R's, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. And I was just bad with languages. I mean, I tried for 7 years. I went to a Spanish-speaking country, so tried immersion, right?
Yep.
I couldn't grasp a new language, and I can barely speak English, so maybe that's part of the reason. I can't get our words out, let alone another language. Yeah, it's hard. Roll it. Oh, actually, you did admit this. You can't roll your R's, so now we have to have a rolling R off.
Oh no, no! I can't even make noises.
You brought this on yourself. You peeled back a little layer, and so now that you've given
Okay.
us a glimpse. All right. So again, for reference, here's me
Okay.
rolling my R's.
Sounds good.
Romance.
Okay, I'm supposed to say the word romance.
Yep. Just try to do a
Okay.
Kiki low.
Okay. I'm actually trying. I can't do it. Mike's weak.
Mike has no clue what's happening right now.
Yep, I can't roll my R's, guys.
Okay. I want somewhere in my heart to know that you're just doing that to make me feel better, but I don't think so. Right? Like it's there. And Kate's is just like out of the. You can't even hear it. My forehead really hurts now, Tapso.
What does your forehead
Because the
hurt?
smile extends all the way up to here. No, you're crying.
Oh, my abs.
Oh no. And the best part is Mike's on the phone. How we doing, chat? No, it's the background. Don't Scott. No, it's AJ. It's the background. I'm look how very much not red I am.
Yes.
Three.
That's where people go to get treated for mental disorders.
Okay, thank you. Just making sure I actually said it right. So, accidentally spilled some wheat gruel onto a stovetop while cooking. The mixture dried into flakes and attracted the interest of Washburn.
It was GoldenEye. At one point, Xbox 360 was going to remake the classic game, but for whatever reason, they had decided to cancel it. However, it is now available to play online. The caveat is you have to find it. So that we're not going to tell you where, but you have to find it. But you can go ahead and play the GoldenEye reboot somewhere online. It was going to be made for the Xbox 360, but they abandoned it for pickle. Breaking news! I'm bald!
Oh, no.
It's all gone.
It's gone.
He's dead. Mike
I'm
said,
so dead.
nice try,
Get him.
Mike.
Tomahawk's just flying behind you. Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Nice. Get it.
Oh, my God!
GMS, Community Games, and GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning Gamer, Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Thursday, June 3rd, 2021. Thanks for being here. Sports.Gaming, Hefty Goof taking you the rest of the way again tomorrow. 5 questions. with Kathleen L. Mike will be here for all 3 hours tomorrow, and we'll wish Sean well venturing back out of the house and exploring nature. Oh, you don't want to.
Nope.
You're going to go outside and you're going to like it.
Ugh, this is the worst.
You can't be inside for the rest of your life.
One of these days, you're going to hold the M for morning gamers so long that you're going to just tip over back out of your chair and pass out.
Nah, that could never happen. I mean, the only reason I would pass out is if, my background made my face so red that...
The background, yes.
It's definitely the background. That bald clip cracks me up. The fact Nintendo even recognized it made me laugh because I was just so sad that day. Mike's hair is so beautiful. It's got to be close to getting back to its flowing mane style.
It's coming along.
Right? It's got to. Everything should be fine. I will remember you. It is interesting. It's 8:08, so we have to do this.
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
Morning, Final Hour crew. Although both Chris and me and Nintendo Nerds, the ambassadors of said FHC, here early, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
And then Scott Chick says, "Who says we can't stay inside all the time? These allergies." Man, I saw somebody showing the allergy count coming up this weekend. It's going to be even worse.
It's supposed to spike at least around here on Friday.
I'm really
It's
sorry.
gonna be bad.
As someone who doesn't have severe allergies, I really feel badly for you.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't get to sit on your big deck.
I know. I'm saving all the big deck time for the race on Sunday.
You know what they say about a big deck.
We'll be playing that on Sunday. Not playing it, but watching it. The F1 race. Where's it at?
Baku.
That starts at
Azerbaijan.
5 a.m. Pacific time, so we're going to be on early. Lady K says, fun fact, the nails on your dominant hand grow faster than on your other hand due to the increase in blood flow from getting more use.
Lady K, fact of the day. Day.
I'm also more likely to bite the nails on my right hand, I think.
Any lefties in chat? Yeah, Chris, are you getting up at 5 a.m. Pacific time to join us on Sunday?
Yep.
Okay. All right, we got 2 lefties at least in chat. Ambidextrous, that's an interest. Oh, and then you're all... Wow, look at y'all.
Well, that's why we asked. No, there's a new round.
Get them out of here! All of them. What?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
We're outnumbered.
Maybe we should ban them all. I mean, we'd have to have somebody watch our show, so... Rolling our lefty crew. Chrissy says Chrissy can roll her R's. I don't believe you, because it's impossible. Nobody can.
Scott Chick's on our side.
Man. Why aren't y'all pitching in the major leagues? That's what you're supposed to do if you're a lefty. Lady K, technically I could be ambidextrous, but I'm too lazy to train my right hand more. Oh, chat.
Right-handed club on the big deck.
Everybody uses their right hand, can be there. What are we doing? I mentioned the days of the day, bicycling day. You don't have to be a lefty to ride your bike. But if you'd like to ride your bicycle, you can ride it where you like. My lefty advantage for throwing is negated by my disadvantage as a homosexual. I don't think that's genetically correct, right? Although I always wondered, if you could train somebody who's not naturally lefty to throw left-handed. Is that possible, or do you have to have that as your natural dominant throw?
I mean, with enough repetition, you can make anything muscle memory. It would, if you're a naturally right-handed thrower and you've trained that in any way, even if it's just you've thrown a lot while playing, it's going to be a lot harder to train that. But if you took someone who's like hasn't been athletic at all, and we were literally starting from scratch, you'd probably have a better time training that left-handed muscle memory. But it would require quite a bit of time and effort.
Okay. Alien's here. Good moron to you, Alien. Chrissy, don't just give it to us. Put it into the Discord. If you're going to prove it on the big stage.
And Jelly says, my lefty was useful for fencing in high school. That is true. I fenced in college, just for like a club, not like competitively. And fencing lefties was always, it broke your brain.
It broke your brain?
Oh yeah, because they're facing like you're facing one way, and then they're facing the same way, and they're like just throws everything off. It's no good. No lefties allowed.
Did you parry?
I did parry.
That's all I got. I have no others. I couldn't remember any other terminology. Ooh, you have a question. What weapon, Sean?
Mostly foil, but I started doing more epi
More epi toward what?
Towards the end of my time. I owned a foil, so that's where I invested the most.
Was it a Luke parry or a Matthew parry?
I am stuck on this guy. We are one.
Oh, that would have been so cool if I'd finished that off. I had managed to like kind of freeze the ball, and it was great because I would have, if I could have done like a nice flip, I would have been able to knock it in. Uh-oh. No. I couldn't get to it. Epi. That's an interesting name because all it makes me think of is the EpiPen.
It's a really small sword.
Oh, I got fooled. Oh, good. They hit both posts. I kind of feel like we got like a pretty legitimate team happening right here.
I know.
I think they even have the same tag because it announced things at the front end of the thing.
Yeah, no, it's another club, and that's why they're white, and then we're purple.
Oh.
Oh no. There's some catching up to do.
Epicenter. Alien, how have you been? What have you been doing? Foil the target is crotch and torso.
So in foil, like if you hit, if I hit you on the arm, it doesn't count.
Gotcha.
If I hit you on the chest, it does.
So what if Mike was trying to store diamonds in Mike's crotch?
And then Saber's interesting to watch. Saber's really fun to watch, but I've never tried it.
I couldn't get it out of there. I'd like try to crawl up the wall. Kate thinks that is the right place to store the diamonds, is in the crotch. Right, Mike? Oh, I love fencing too. I actually really find it entertaining to watch. Mostly, obviously, I watch it during the Olympics because I really honestly don't know where to find fencing outside of the Olympics.
There's quite a bit you can watch on YouTube. You can find pretty good coverage. Not in real time, but you can watch it after the fact on YouTube. I've done that from time to time, but definitely pay way more attention during the Olympics, as I do with a lot of sports. That's like I like watching this, I have time to watch it every 4 years.
Okay, now I'm beginning to see a trend. I hadn't thought about this while we were playing the Monopoly game, which is where Digital Dot Games alleged that Mike was storing diamonds in Mike's crotch. But now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense that both Kate and Mike, like, they have a smuggling ring, I'm pretty sure. Does that make sense? Like, Mike's been stowing away diamonds in his crotch for Kate Zade.
That makes sense.
I mean, nothing's been clearer to me than right now.
And I think Kopi is in on it too. How do you think he was able to retire?
And have all those yachts. The yachts were for transporting the diamonds. I can see clearly now your crotch plan. Wait, what?
I don't like this song.
I can see all my diamonds in your crotch. Nice job.
Chrissy, give us like 5 more minutes and then come back. Ryan will get it out. He'll get it out of his system.
Yep.
Nice.
Where do you think Neil Diamond stores his diamonds?
Only 2 tissues today. It's entered the more like stuffy phase of things though.
Judging by a pattern here, I'd say either in a Neil crotch or Mike's crotch. Chrissy, I think you've cracked it. Oh, is he a diamond catcher? I don't know. Jelly, I would love to watch you stream a tournament.
Yeah, I'd watch that for sure.
Uh-oh, this is bad. Oh no!
Oh, if I had boost.
I flew right by
I
the
didn't
ball.
have boost.
Kate is always sus? What are you talking about? Kate, can you please try to find a way to incorporate crotch diamonds into your murder mystery party, please?
This feels like a match that's going to go into overtime.
Nah, no chance. I'll find a way to screw it up.
Oh, no. I had the angle.
I know you did. I didn't mean to sidewind you. Like I told you, I'd screw it up. And sure enough.
But you screwed it up to force overtime. You underestimated your screwing up abilities.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Went right by it.
Uh-oh.
See, I told you I'd screw it up.
The
Do
word
pirates
crotch is coming up so much today.
Yeah. Do pirates smuggle diamonds in their crotches? Well, that one pirate did ask me, do you know where the diamonds are? Remember that one time you had a clean angle for a goal and then I knocked you off your line?
Sure do. Yeah, it's over.
Don't let it hit the ground. Boo, we're losers. That's 8:22 West Coast time, 11:22 out on the East. It is 4:22 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Yes, it's hard work.
Arr.
Arr.
Higher. Watching the clips during our break, there's one from Gunfight, and it was the first time in a while that I'm like, oh, I want to play Gunfight. It's been a while.
I just want to play Modern Warfare. That version of it, I didn't like it in COD Bakwa as much.
Yeah, it was better.
It was. Let's see. What do we got going on? Yeah, we're gonna play some community games now. This time it's gonna be don't let the person floating from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, are we gonna get a new tissue?
No, that was a yawn this time.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do it. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Here we go. Just walking along, minding my business, and then all of a sudden I found a monster, and the monster is going to try to make the balloons go away. We have the 30 balloon streak, chat. We're doing pretty okay.
We're on a roll.
Yeah, this one's eat and drink. Aliens here. Going to do some @ sign. Nice work. Okay, cool.
Hey.
That's what did I say @ sign?
Yeah, you sure did.
Wow. That's not an @ sign, chat. If you didn't know, that's the letter A. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? It's the @ sign. No,
Letters are hard.
it's the letter A.
Letters are tough.
Oh. AOL online. AJ's gonna go with pasta. Okay. I'm gonna give you an R because I think I know what it is. Yeah, I think I know what it is. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
You can guess and be the hero.
No, someone else can get it.
All right. There it is. Kalaf has got it. Kalaf is cracked. All right. Nice work. Was that 5 balloons? We're perfect right off the bat. Famous quotes,
good.
chat.
Pretty good.
Famous quotes.
Famous quotes. That's an A, not an @
Thank you very much.
Not enough words.
Hey.
Thank you, Bob. I didn't even acknowledge your percentage mark either. Just went straight to the @ symbol. I don't believe you. Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
All right, cool. E from Scott Chick. I'm happy Scott Chick's been able to hang out the whole show. You should check out Scott Chick streaming on Twitch. Go there. It's fun. No sign of @ symbols.
I don't know. There might be @ symbols.
True. Shout out to Jelly, and also I'm going to give one more shout out to Kage Boy. It's Kage Boy's birthday today, so please go and say happy birthday from GMS.
Is he doing a birthday stream?
I saw birthday hype yesterday in Kage's stream title, so I'm assuming so, but I don't know that for sure.
Everyone hop on if he did.
I guess an R. It's famous quotes. It's like, is it Breath of the Wild? Preach? No, can't be Preach, right? C? Okay, C popped a balloon. Unleash the Kraken. Look at you.
Ooh,
man,
nice.
AJ is
Krakened.
I hit an O. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. So we would have had 4 balloons. Instead, we have 3. I owe you one, chat. And this one is sports.
Shaq!
No, Bob. Just because it's sport. I mean, the last one, Unleash the Kraken, that could have been a sports one.
4 letters, 5 letters. It's ball stuff.
Ball stuff.
Yeah, ball stuff.
Courtesy of Lady K. I am cracked.
Kraken.
Nintendo, as we learned earlier, well-known left-handed fastball pitcher. Nintendo nerds, I'm sure, knows this one. Man. Everyone's stumped. We got this.
SHAQ.
It's not Shaq. It can't be. Nintendo, the sports thing. Oh, yeah, totally on the tip of my tongue. Stumped indeed. All right, I'm going to guess R. Nope.
T.
I'm going to guess T for Sean. I'm going to guess S for me. Oh, my gosh. We're going to lose.
Oof.
Fencing. N from Chris M.E. That one didn't hit either. For what it's worth, though, Sean, do you see this? This is a puzzle about sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
And EA is there, so EA, it's in the game.
Quite literally.
EA Sports. It's in the game. All right. I'm going to go M. P. C. What are you saying?
Let's do M.
I just put my headphones closer to my microphone in an attempt to think that was going to help me hear you better.
Okay. Oh no.
Just lean right in here. What'd you say? M. That hit. M hit. Nobody wants the last balloon.
Wow. That didn't help at all. Oh, it's gold medal.
Gold medal. All right, I got to click very slowly.
G.
We did it, chat. We saved it. It was Sean and AJ. You
Ooh, that was
both
a close
are
one.
cracked.
Yes.
Whoa, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this. Yeah.
Video games. Imagine us getting a video games puzzle, y'all. Scott Chick was like, what is gold metal? Oh, gold metal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Like how Bob's over. Oh, no, Alien, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him, Alien. Come on now. All right, you guess N. I. S. Well, that looks silly. You know it's not spelled with 2 S's.
Maybe it's plural.
Oh, Chrissy might be cracked. It's not bros. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, there it is. K-Laugh has it. World. In a world.
Nice.
We're super. Where Mario is super.
Super Mario World.
Tis
I was thinking, I was contemplating GMS plays, and I've been enjoying Minecraft a lot. But the other thing that I enjoy doing that I haven't done in a while is retro games. And I was thinking about hooking up my NES Classic and or my SNES Classic at some point and doing like NES games. That might be fun too.
Boo. Ooh, big hit with E.
E. Yes.
We only have time for about 2 more puzzles, so we could get into the 50s if we do this right. 'Tis I, Super Mario. Someone guessed Mount Everest. It's looking pretty okay. Chrissy, you are correct.
Correct.
All right, we move on. Special days.
Correct.
Is the last word day?
Maybe. Maybe. Bicycle day. The SNES doesn't work with an Elgato? Oh, it does work with an Elgato. Okay.
It's definitely Shaq.
No, there's only one A. It's Shack Day.
Yeah, that's way too many A's, Mike. That guess is ridiculous. Oh. All right, this is our last one, I think.
It's Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. I'm gonna go S. I'm gonna go T. Nothing is standing out. I don't know. Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. Nice.
K-Laugh is cracked.
Yes.
Oh, actually, we do have time for one more. All right, this is everybody else. So we did get in the 50s.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, A is not the vowel. Oh, didn't you say we're not supposed to guess all the vowels?
Don't worry about the vowels because
Okay.
it's just a waste.
Okay, so guess
Unless
consonants.
it was A. So
Yeah, I mean,
worry
Alien
about
always
the
guesses A,
consonants.
so.
Yeah.
All right, S from chat. Nope, that popped. T from Chrissy and Scott Chick, that hit. L from Nintendo, that popped.
SHAQ.
Who loves Shaq more, Mike or Bob?
I think it's Bob.
Probably Bob.
R from Kayla.
R. Nope. Man, we were so close. And nobody is going to guess because nobody wants to pop the last balloon. Oh, chat's going to do it. M. Oh, we fell in the monster's mouth.
Oh.
Infighting.
M as well.
And of course, it was infighting. Even if we had gotten the I don't know if we would have gotten infighting.
No. Oh, boo.
That was my next guess. Did you just say typo? Oh my god. Oh yes, the old classic word that we throw around. You're right. Yes, we were just talking about how there was so much infighting. Hey, chill out, y'all. It's all right. All right. It's fine. Everything's okay.
I love his wrong sound. It's so like guttural.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
Just so excited. It's crazy. What are we going to do next? Oh, yeah, we have Bob Dylan news, and then we're going to get to the takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. That's all ahead on Gaming Morning Show. It is 8:36 West Coast time, and it's 11:36 on the East. It is 4:36 for those watching in the UK. Thanks for hanging out. We also had our first, at least, viewer that told us they were from Hong Kong. It's 11:36 in the evening there. 48 years it took for a man to return a Bob Dylan album, according to the Huffington Post, to the library. This is in Ohio. Howard Simon recently returned the album along with a letter to Heights Library apologizing for his tardiness, according to a news release. Checked it out, the album Self-Portrait. What was your favorite cut on Self-Portrait?
Self-portrait.
Yes, it's self-titled
Sure, that was a song
Self-Portrait.
in there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
Probably. Also, Sean made this note earlier, but this happened where the person, Simon, checked the record out, or the album, if you will, in 8th grade. back in 1973. But the man now is apparently 73, which means that he would have been in 8th grade approximately when?
I think 25 years old.
Yes, 25-year-old 8th grader in Ohio.
So something in there was incorrect. I just don't know where the mistake was. That might center a little hot.
I was late.
Coming back around.
Nice defense. Nice defense. Yeah, Nintendo 1-val words are definitely our nemesis in but I kind of agree with Sean's strategy, because I always feel like we do A, E, I, O, U, and then by the time we can't get a single consonant wrong, you know?
Right. Yeah, you're guaranteed to have some balloons popped. Unless you get lucky and you get it right away. Like it's A.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a quote. As a recent retiree, I'm taking this opportunity to turn my attention to some of the many vignettes of life that by dint of career and family have been neglected these many years, Simon wrote. I'm returning with the letter, an overdue item by my count, approximately 17,480 days overdue as of this writing. Also, sent a $175 replacement fee for the self-portrait album, along with an album he recorded, Western Reserve, and said, hey, you're welcome to include this in your library as well. No word in terms of the snippet of the article that we cut out, whether or not that offer was accepted.
Also, do libraries have vinyl anymore?
I mean, some I'm sure do. This is going to spark the library to reopen their vinyl collection. Oh,
nice
that was
work.
pretty. I thought I missed it, so that's why it was the initial. Oh! Built up like a Rolling Stone then, that's right. This album was a Rolling Stone. And then I returned it to the library.
You're less ghosty this time, so that's good.
Tangled up in blue. Yeah, that's my next thing to conquer, is figuring out how to line up when I'm on the wall.
It's tough.
No. No. Pump was a Rolling Stone. Oh, I almost had that. Oh my gosh, I hate ball caps so much. Nice work.
Whew. I stopped breathing there for some reason.
That's your gunfight tactic.
Yeah, it is.
You talked about gunfighting, so you've returned to your old habits. Also allergies.
Oh
Man,
boo.
don't
People are
forfeit.
stupid.
Doesn't help
Just
us
play
with
the
our
game.
show format when you
You're
forfeit.
down one. You're down 1 point. Like,
Ready
come
up.
on.
Just ready up. Gonna go right back into the arena. We're not scared. If we're scared, we'd buy a dog.
Quitters. And it's just back with them.
Is it?
Why'd they ready up? If they left, why'd they ready up?
Oh, they're on a split screen, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't mean to leave.
Doubt it. No faith.
Yes, right? Think of the show. Think of the format. Nice work. Way to bait the center.
Oh, nice try. Just off. Oh. It's teed up.
Does anyone in the
Both
like
busy.
the immediate community, Chris and me, like, does anyone do like a Rocket League tournament?
That'd be fun.
Agreed.
Oh, man. Just couldn't get there.
Oh.
Alright, coming across. Nice work.
Like my boop.
It was a good boot.
Oh yeah. Boop. 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 Man, I clipped a lot more stuff than I thought I did today. I'm going through for clip of the day, and I was like, wow. I had to double check and say, wait, was it the third? I was very confused. I don't remember clipping that much stuff. Centered. Oh, nice deflection.
Blocked it.
Have you checked out these Hunger Game movies? Yeah, so we were just breaking down, Kiki, you missed our breakdown of all of the Hunger Game movies. And then Mike's still guessing letters from community games. How was your meeting? How many people that were in your meeting are taking their bike to work?
Poop. Boba Stew scares me because of that foot thing. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Nice.
I meant to do that.
You scored. You were so confident in that shot, you put your controller down afterwards. Oh, come on.
Think of the format. What are you doing? All right, ready up. We're going to go in there one more time. Playing 3 games. Although, do you think they'll... Okay, so that's a different team, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm assuming it
Yes,
is.
that should be different team.
Hi, Mike.
We're going to finish a game. Ooh, now it's all rainy.
Oh my gosh, you got blown up. Nice job. Nice defense. Oh, screen. Again, if you ever want to see what you look like when you're playing video games, join us on Gaming Morning Show. It's a humbling experience. There's all of us just racing side by side trying to get to this ball. This team seems a little more intense.
Yep.
Oh no! Oh, that was like bananas. I was like, "There's that sound again."
Yeah, it's that squishy sound. Not as bad as the fish.
Yeah, I agree.
The fish is awful. Oh, it's just fruit in general. Splooshing.
They all bike to the end of their beds was the synopsis from Kikilo. But do they scoot? Because I believe you said you had your kick scooter right by your bed. Oh no! Yeah, big unfan of flopping. Oh no! Oh nice. That was exactly what I meant to do. Nice work. Oh, no, that would have been
Get
so
in there.
cool. I thought you had it. Who
I
lives in
thought
a,
I had it
under
too.
the? Oh no, that was a great center.
And I knocked that guy out of the way.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, this is it.
Everything's fine. It didn't go in.
Oh, I can't
It's still
get
not
there.
in. Oh
I
my
got it
God.
out. I can't believe that.
How did that happen?
It was like 4/5 the way in.
Centered.
Oh, I'm way out.
I got it.
Nice work. Oh,
How did that not score?
and then I almost backed up to back it out, but then it moved, so I had to turn around, and then I still had time to get around and get it out.
I clipped that one. That was pretty nuts. The gameplay doesn't matter here, but that was pretty epic. If you want to try to make it easy for clip ME, you can do exclamation point clip ME.
Oh, that was a good shot.
That might work. I might have been too late, but we'll see. All right, we got our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News coming up as well. So that's where we're going to recap the video game headlines of the day. Nice job. There was no way that wasn't going to score. Damn it.
We were all there.
I think
That was good
I
teamwork.
think I might have
Yeah, you-
nicked that off of you.
Yeah.
Back
you
forward.
pushed me in just to secure it.
Yeah. That might go in. That might go in. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Yes.
Nice work. I was on my back.
It is working. It just returns that invalid OAuth token. So it works, but we get that every time now.
Interesting.
But if you don't know, it's Gaming Morning Show code. Invalid OAuth token means watch Clip ME show Saturdays 10 a.m. Pacific time. Twitch.tv/ChrisME. I missed.
Yeah, you did.
Would have really been good if I had hit that. All right, let's see who else is streaming today. Who is streaming today? You can check out Alien. Alien might be streaming today. Alien at itwasprettyoK.com. Jelly was streaming 2 days ago for the birthday stream. Jelly, are you streaming today? Kiki's streaming today. I know that one for sure. It's Thursday. Mike's going to be streaming later tonight, I suspect. Oh, I jumped too early. Oh, no. So we'll give a shout out to Mike. There you go. GeoGuessr, I believe. Are you going to do that on stream?
Oh, he was in the way.
Get in there. Oh, that would have been great. It's going to be centered. Nice work. So much streams. There you go. Kiki Low today, around 11:45 a.m. Pacific time. I know we shouted out Kate earlier. That'll be Saturday. Austin's streaming tomorrow. Groggy's probably going to be on. I like how we went from 2 back-to-back short forfeits to the longest game in history.
Yep.
Would
Yep.
someone think of the format, please? It's already 8:51. So
can
mad
do
I couldn't even
morning.
think of the time.
We can do renews while we're playing.
Nah, it's fine. We'll get out. We got to win the game. Nice. That should score. Nice work. Oh no! Oh, nice work.
I gotcha.
Kiki Lo, you are welcome.
Well,
Thank you for asking your people in the meeting how often they bike from their from their bed to their office. I know, right? Chris, did we just become professional Rocket League players? Oh my gosh. Nope. That was a clear indication that we did not. That's a good play.
That'll get that out of here. Oh. Oh. Coming back.
Oh, nice tip up. Nice job. Someone called this game sweaty. Oh, that's going to go in their side.
Oh.
Man, what a transition there. Good morning to you, Jordy. It is good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Man, what a 180 there. We had it. They make a beautiful save and then score.
We'll get it right here. Nope.
Well, that was a fun game. 8:54 West Coast time, 11:54 on the East. It is 4:54 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. All right, it's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. This is where we recap the video game highlights of the day. It's something we do every hour, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. If you want to find out more, go to twitter.com/.
Every hour? We do it every hour?
I like how you caught that as I'm trying to just do my Micro Machines impression, and you catch the one thing I said that was incorrect. So we do it every single show at the 6:30 a.m.
It's still Thursday, June 3rd, 2021.
Video game
Morning Gaming News. We don't have time to space them out. We have to talk at the same time.
All right, let's go.
Nintendo's doing an E3 showcase. It's going to be June 15th at 9 a.m. And they're going to announce
Get ready for your takeaways that are pretty okay.
God of War, not coming out 2021. They push it back to 2022. We're sad but happy because it's going to be a good game and they should take their time. Good job, Santa Monica Studio.
Absolutely.
Do your thing. Guerrilla Games is like, we want it to be 2021, but it might be late 2021. So we're not going to say it's 2021. It might be 2022. So we'll tell you soon.
Okay.
Good job. Make a good game. Ben Studios like, hey, we want to do stuff too. We're making a new game. It's a new IP. We don't know when it's going to come out because it's a new IP. It might take a while. That's the news. Out today. There was one that's out twice. Let's just shout that one out.
It was Wing of Darkness.
Wing of Darkness out on PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC. Wing of Darkness also out on PC. No one knows why. Day in the morning goes to Critters for sale. Get your critters here. Critters for sale.
If you miss any of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, you should be able to check Twitter at WatchGMS. Just search
Hashtag GMS, name of the morning.
Bob, you got to talk faster. Next week, we're going to give away our name of the month. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you can get double entries into the name of the month giveaway. Just go to patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. It's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day. For those watching in the UK, and 9:45 p.m. for those watching from Hong Kong. Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Sean. And Mike. You can join us Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. You can also follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. I am Hefty Goof. Look, it's Mike O and Sports.Gaming on the left side as well. Kiki and you were having the same wavelength there. Was thinking the same thing, Mike.
What's good? This what you? Yeah, it's the only reasonable explanation.
Absolutely.
Reasonable thought.
There's Bob Dylan news, which I think the only other Bob Dylan news we've ever had on the show was when it was Bob Dylan's birthday, and then I did a bad Bob Dylan impression. So, Mike, why don't you give us the news about Bob Dylan?
Are you a ghost?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm Bob Dylan. There you go. That's a Bob Dylan as Ghost. The thing I intended to do. It was absolutely hilarious, and we were having fun with it.
why were they talking so slow in the clip?
I know they could really sped things up. I mean, it's 8:57 on the West Coast, 11:57 on the East Coast, and this is 4:57 on the UK. I hope everyone has a great World of Bicycle Day. Enjoy riding your bike. Please ride it where you like. Those watching on Twitch, we are going to send you over to Sushi Love Chan, and you can say good morning from GMS, just like Jordy did. Jordy is always reliable to show up and let us know how to raid. We appreciate you, Jordy, for that. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat? What is something that you learned on this edition of Gaming Morning Show? We will start with our friend, Sports Gaming.
My takeaway that's pretty okay is if you want to do a Bob Dylan impression, you just do a ghost impression, and it's close enough.
It's somewhere in between
I'm
there.
Bob
Sure.
Dylan.
Tangled up in blue. Let's see. Chris M.E. say, my takeaway is that I don't stand a chance at watching the F1 race Sunday at 5 a.m. All right, chat. That sounds like we have a challenge.
I believe in you.
Just stay up until 5 a.m. Here, if you need a new alarm clock tone, either use Mike's or you can use this one. Dr. Chick, it is repeat day, so that has to be repeated again. Absolutely, it is repeat day. Load Last Checkpoint said, my father-in-law is an auctioneer. That's something I could have learned today. Mike said, I learned you're trying to rob me of 3 minutes of you. No, we're just trying to hit the mark. Chrissy,
Gotta get back on track.
I learned that diamonds will most likely be found in someone's pants. Specifically, the crotchular area. So, what?
Now we got Chris is on board now.
Yes.
Now that we've made it a challenge to make it to the race, he's gonna show up at 5, be like, "I'm here," and then go back to bed.
Mike's crotch is on fire. Oh, that's what he said. He said huge. Never mind. Sorry, that's a different problem. I loved how Nintendo never really panned out to be a left-handed pitcher, but I learned how many lefties we have in the show.
Nice.
Right?
No, this isn't vamping. This is takeaways that were pretty okay. This is a segment, and we need to leave time for the segment.
All right, go say hi to Sushi for us, please. Oh no, why can't we raid Sushi? Are you serious? What? Just a sec, I gotta check and see if Gaming Morning Show is following Sushi on Twitch. Well, all that work to get back on speed, and yeah, we're follow. That's weird. Okay. Well, tell Sushi that we tried to raid Sushi. Just go over there and be like, hey, we heard about you on Gaming Morning Show. And so instead, I'm going to just do this. I type in Sushi, okay? The very next person on this list is Sushi R6. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't know anything about them. Lady Unk. Lady Unk. That's what he said. Lady Undead. Here we go. Lady Undead. That's where we're going next. So please say good morning from GMS. Playing the Long Dark. No, I didn't spell it. I didn't spell it wrong. It just won't work. All right, Lady Undead it is. What? Something went wrong. Maybe we just can't raid today. Goodbye. Have a great day. It's Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for hanging out.
It is best if you prepare.